All right, now is the part of the stream where I'm going to show you some Hearthstone decks. If you're watching this later on YouTube, this is the VOD of this segment. Thank you, Just Another Spicy, for that. Also, shout out to Marco, who became a subscriber while I was singing and doing all that. Thank you very much for that. Appreciate that. Yeah. Again, I am enthusiastic about singing, and it was fun to sing some of those songs, so I was happy to do that. Okay, so we're going to go and look at some decks here. Got a song there. Let's talk about the first deck that we will be playing, our first scam deck of the evening here, which is called Big Ol' Shaman. It could be called Big Shaman, but I like calling it Big Ol' Shaman. So, we don't have a lot of cards here. We don't have a lot of big minions in our deck. We've got, that's all we really have. We have Overlord Drakaru, which has Rush, and whatever minion you kill, you get that minion. You resurrect it on your side. Very overpowered, has Rush and Wind Fury. Neptulon, we'll see Neptulon there. It's a 7/7. There's a 2/4/2s show up that have, while the Neptulon's there, they have Rush, and they are immune to damage. Which is wild. Scrapyard Colossus is a taunt minion, so the opponents have to attack it. It's a 7/7. When it dies, another 7/7 pops up. When that one dies, it's fine. Yashiraj pulls a minion from your deck, so we can cheat that out, and then it will cheat out another minion. These are broken cards, and Thaddeus is the brand new card. Thaddeus Monstrosity is a taunt. It is 11/11. Every other turn, your odd cards cost 1 and your even cards cost 1. So you can play this and then play other cards and just have a monster board. Now, how do we get those death rattles or those end of turn effects or those during the turn effects? How do we get those early? Well, there are a couple ways to do that. There's Ancestor's Call, which will just pull it out of our hand, and also a minion from our opponent will pull it out there. But we have Rush, so that's fine. We have a couple minions with Rush, or we just have a big minion, and maybe we're going to pull one of their combo pieces. We can also play Eureka on turn 6, or with 6 mana, which will summon a copy of a random minion from our hand. And then we have an alternate condition, which is we can play Muck Morpher, which is a 5-cost minion, which will turn into a 4/4 of one of the minions in our deck. So it might be a 4/4 that also has 2 4/2s, or it might be a 4/4 that when it dies, a 7/7 with taunt appears, or it might do the effect of Thaddeus, or the effect of Yashiraj, or it might pull the other Muck Morpher, which sucks. Now, to make this cheaper, we have Auction House Gavel, which will reduce the cost of a Battle Cry in our hands. We only have 2 cards with Battle Cries, so that will reduce those. We can also play Bracing Cold, which will reduce the cost of 2 of a random spell, so we might be able to make Ancestor's Call or Eureka cheaper. There used to be a 0-cost card that would give you 2 extra mana crystals for that turn. We don't have that anymore. That was the best card. Now it just refreshes, so it doesn't matter. It's not in our deck. So we can't cheat as well as we used to. So this is the first deck we're going to play here that is a scam deck. When we win, it'll feel like, no, our opponent didn't deserve that, but it's cool. But we also will lose all the time because maybe we won't even live till turn 6. Or we'll get to turn 4 and we'll pull a card that our opponent will just railroad us with because it'll be really good. So there's a bunch of different ways that this could go wrong. Okay, so we're going second, which is great because we'll have a coin. Auction House Gavel is an early card that we can play, which is good. Overlord isn't bad to have in the hand, but we really want, either we want Muck Morpher to use Auction House to make it smaller, or we want to pull Ancestor's Call or Eureka. So we're going to mulligan the other 3 there, but we're going to keep Gavel, because at least in turn 2 we can play Gavel. All right, so we have none of the stuff we want right now, which is the problem of this deck. We are now just pulling our big minions, which is good, but we don't have anything. We could coin, which would give us 2 mana, but we're going to save that because I'd rather on turn 3 play coin Ancestor's Call. We could have maybe saved Farsight, which would have pulled something from our deck, but so I could play Bracing Cold to make one of these spells cheaper. That doesn't really help us. We didn't take any damage. So we're going to play this. We're not going to swing with it, but we're just going to play it so we have it because we don't have a Muck Morpher. If we pull a Muck Morpher, we could play that coin and then play it on next turn. So we'll see what happens. We pulled Ancestor's Call. So it's turn 3, but we have the coin. So now we have 4 mana. And we're either getting some rush minions or we're going to get a 7/7 with a 7/7 behind it. So let's do that and see what our opponent pulls. Okay, so now we should be able to clean up the board. Maybe we're disrupting our opponent. This is our opponent is trying to do some end-of-turn shenanigans. Our opponent concedes. We have just disrupted their combo, and our opponent probably doesn't have a way to get a 7/7 and 2 4/2s off the board on turn 4 for them. So as you can see, this is why I call that a scam deck. We won on turn 3 with the coin. We won on turn 3. So our deck did the thing it was supposed to do, but that's kind of a fucking scam, right? Now you understand why it's a scam deck. But the first time I played here, it did what the deck was supposed to do. That's not a thing. The win-loss record on this deck is not great. Oh, also I am using a deck tracker program here. So this is not there natively. I'm using Deck Tracker to do that. So I know what cards have been pulled out of my deck and remember what cards are in my deck. We're going to do a full mulligan here. We are looking for Ancestor's Call. We got a Muck Morpher and a Eureka and a Thaddeus. So we shouldn't play Eureka until we play Muck Morpher because we don't want Muck Morpher to come out early. We are now we are desperately searching for the Gavel to reduce this cost because right now we have no plays until turn 5. It only wins when it's supposed to. So also, Chris, sometimes it just doesn't win. Okay, we're playing against Evolve Shaman, which is a great scam deck. We are going to dredge here. Dredge means we're going to look at the bottom 3 cards in our deck, pull one of them to the top. So we're going to do some face damage here. So Colossus, let's keep Colossus in the bottom. We don't need Colossus in our hand. We don't really need either of these. I'm going to pull Ancestor's Call because we already have a Reincarnate. So we don't really need that. So that's not a great dredge. That's actually a bad dredge. Can't wait for the new Muck Morpher movie. So we know on turn 5 we can play Muck Morpher. Again, we are hoping that we top deck the Gavel to make this cheaper. Doesn't look like we are. So all we can do right now is use our hero power, put a totem on the board, one of 4 totems. We do have Destroy a Minion. This is great if your minion's taking damage because we destroy it for full health. If it has a Death Rattle, this is awesome. And this gives it a Death Rattle to resummon. So these are a great combination. This is for like sticking a big board. We have to get the big board first. We don't have the big board. So now you're running here. Our opponent luckily isn't doing much. If this was Pirate Rogue, I would already have conceded because Pirate Rogue is just going to run me down and I can't do anything about that unless I get really lucky. Luckily, this isn't Pirate Rogue. This is Evolve Shaman. All right, so that doesn't help us. Next turn, we can play this and we can get a 4/4. We can get one of these other cards. We can, unfortunately, there is a good chance we'll pull Muck Morpher. We would actually want to pull this, but we don't have it. We could give this a Death Rattle and make it again. That doesn't make any sense. One would assume at some point our opponent is going to start doing something, which is going to be bad for us. We definitely... Okay, they have presence. They are now pulling... They are now going to try to... They are getting a 9-cost minion that they want to evolve into a 10-cost minion. They're trying to get a minion to evolve into Thaddeus. This would have been fun to have. We don't get that. So now we know that it's going to be one of our 10 drops. Not the end of the world. Any of these 10 drops will be good, or the 5/5. There's one card here that we don't want. But the way things work, we might get it. We didn't. We got to that. We are now going to pull a Muck Morpher, which wouldn't be great. Or we're going to pull the actual Yashiraj, because this is just a copy. This isn't the Yashiraj. Or we're going to pull a Scrapyard Colossus. So this will be this is a scam. We are now scamming here. Our 4/4 just pulled out a 10/10. We now have a 10/10 on at the end of turn 5. Our opponent is now making his big minions cost less. This is a fun card. Vandar, Stormpike. They can turn things around here, folks. They totally could turn things around, because they have, because we were a little slow. So even though I did just for 5 mana get 14 in stats, you know, it's not the best. So Ancestor's Call could pull a minion. We don't really want to pull a minion. I would rather summon a copy of one of these 2 minions, either an 11/11 or a 6/8, and we can just steal their board so they can't evolve their board. So we are going to do this Eureka. This, maybe I want to do Ancestor's Call and then buff it. No, I'm going to do Eureka. I'm going to do Eureka because I like the cards I have here. Great. I like that a lot. So we're going to do this. We'll do that. We're going to do this. And we're going to do that. We have now taken stuff, so now they can't evolve. We did 10 damage. We are now going to fill our board with another minion because this is not a 1-turn. This is end of turn. We can't do 2 because I took 2 minions, which keeps some stuff in our deck. We now have a 7/7. They froze us. They are now delaying, which sucks because we could devolve. That's not really going to help us. We could Ancestor's Call and pull something out of their hands. We don't really need to do that. All right, we're going to set up a wall of taunts. Now, this will make a 7/7 and a 7/7 that will make a 7/7. So we're doing that. Is there anything else we can do here? We don't need to devolve. We don't need to. We could get rid of this to make it full health again and make it a 6/8 again. We're going to do that too. We'll spend our mana. Now that's a 6/8. It's frozen. But because it had... Oh, it's not frozen. That's great. Because it had Rush, it took that off the board. We don't pull anything out of our deck. We don't need to. We're not frozen anymore. We're in excellent shape. Our opponent's still going for it. Has not conceded. Because one big evolve turn will swing it for them. Their deck is also a scam deck, but it's less of a scam deck than ours. So, they conceded. They don't have anything there. Their stalling tactic did not lead to anything. We could have pulled, but we didn't. And yeah, then I just completed a weekly quest here by having 5 wins in ranked mode. So I get some gold, which I can buy decks with. Or packs, I should say. I can buy packs with. And now I am in Platinum 4. Nice. Can't wait for the... Oh, that was the Muck Morphers movie. Lord Crest had a joke. Let's do one more of these. I definitely want to play until I lose with this. And then I'll show you the Smoke, which is my other scam deck, which has alternate win conditions that are good somehow, but is also a complete scam. This time of day, not too hard to get into a game of Wild. A lot of people play Standard. If it was a couple hours later, it would be very easy to get in a game, but occasionally I have to wait. I play usually at lunch. During my lunch, I will play Hearthstone, and I never have trouble getting a game there because I'm probably playing people who are also taking lunch. All right, what do we got here? Warlock. Okay. So, what do we got here? We can on turn 3 do this. So, and then we can reload with presence. But we probably want to play it on turn 4 so I have the mana to play something else. So we'll see. We might wait till turn 4 on this. But we're going to let this go. You know what? We're going to keep the full hand because I want to reduce the chance that I will draw another minion because, well, no. No, oh, it's okay. We'll do that. We'll keep Ancestral Spirit. We'll split the difference. We got Scalding Geyser, which is a great turn 1 play. So, our opponent is playing Discard, which is bad for us because also our opponent is going to do a lot of damage to our face, which we don't want. So, we're going to try to clear the board here a bit. That also, Master Portal is good to have. So we're playing a little defensively. We're stalling. We, on turn 3, we are definitely going to coin Ancestral Call and play an 11/11 with Taunt. But our opponent can go past our Taunt and just hit us in the face pretty easily. So we'll do this. We'll just take that off the board. Because right now we have 24 health right now. And we do have some healing, but I don't have it in hand. So we're going to coin Ancestor's Call. Because our opponent is just going to be able to really will us down. So we need an 11/11 on the board. We hope that we can connect 11 damage. Oh, yeah, because our opponent now has a 3/3 on there. And they're just going to do way more damage to us. Now, we are going to pull something from their hand. Hopefully that will that'll benefit us. And we can maybe even swing into it. But we'll see what they do. Yes, we can swing into that. So this card, just copy a Fell Spell. This is great. This is less damage they can do over the top. Now, it's totally possible that our opponent is just about to take this off the board. It's totally reasonable to think that they have a board clear for 1 minion, and they can clear an 11/11. In this case, doesn't seem like they do. Discard that. And you can see they just did a bunch of damage. But luckily they only did 4 there. This is now odd cards cost 1, so our even cards don't cost anything. God, I wish. I'll say this: the card they discarded, they're going to get 2 back from Soul Barrage. We wish that I wish I had Devolve to get rid of this. I don't have Devolve, so what I can do is, though, with my mana, is I can resummon this. I could do it twice, but you know what? What if, no. Yeah, you know what? Yeah, you know what? Fuck it. Clear this. Give me 2 more 11/11s. I'm going to make them trade this in, make them clear it, instead of clearing this. Because when I clear the portal, they're going to get 2 of these anyway, which I don't want. And their hand easy. All right, so they're discarding, but they discarded before they sent this in to do more damage. Now next time they discard, they'll, yep, they discarded again. They, of course, had it. Unfortunately, they had it. They now did a bunch of damage to my face. You can see my health is now really low. Even though we are ahead, my health is unbelievably low. So we're unfortunately going to have to give these 2 more of these. We're going to do this. Kill that. That Arcade, that's not bad. Let's Dredge. So our next turn will be odd cards will cost 1. So we want that because that's a cool odd card. So let's get that. Let's do 11 to the face. And put on a minion. All right, so our now on the top of our deck is a 9 cost minion that we can play for 1, most likely. Only point of health that matters is the last one. Well, yeah. Now we have 2 11/11s. What are you going to do? What do you got for me? What do you got? You got something in your hand. Do you have something in your sleeve? Discard all your... Yep, okay. Yep. And refill your hands. I lose because they had enough cards today. Yeah. Yeah. So on turn 3, we played an 11/11 taunt that makes cards in my hand cost 1 mana. And we lost that game. So even when the deck does what it's supposed to, it can still lose. And that's why I don't feel bad about playing it. Because also, fuck Discard Warlock. Fuck Discard Warlock. Fuck Pirate Rogue. Fuck all that shit. Fuck that deck. If I had drawn my Devolve, I would have survived a little longer because Bracing Cold wasn't going to keep us alive. I needed to top deck. I needed Devolve, but I wasn't even going to get it. So I don't mind the fact that we lost there because we're playing a scam deck. Now I'm going to tell you about the other scam deck. We're going to jump over to our other scam friend. Let's talk about the beauty that is the smoke. They don't want the smoke. Just going to let you know, nobody wants the smoke. So this deck exists to do one of two things. The primary idea is you want to play on turn 4 Swift Scale Trickster, which means the next spell you play this turn costs 0. So that means on turn 4, you can play an 8-cost spell, which is draw 5 cards, trigger any death rattles drawn. So you can get a 7/7, you can get an 8/8 with Rush, you can make all the minions in your hand have +3/+3, put a random 7 cost on there, gain 8 armor, gain a stealth 7/5, summon a 2/2 copy of a minion in your deck, have a 5/5, randomly destroy an enemy minion. Oh, I forgot one. Do 8 damage to a random enemy, which includes face. So that's what we want to do. On turn 4, or coin on turn 3, we want to play Trickster, and Smokescreen. We have Doors of the Shadow, which will draw a spell. So there's a cheap card because we want to empty our hands because our hand gets very full when you draw 5 cards. So Doors of Shadow can find the Smokescreen, and it's a card you can play early. Now, when we have a full hand, we can then play Anka the Buried, which turns all our Death Rattle minions in our hand into 1/1s that cost 1, which means that we can then play a bunch of them to lower our hand. Or if we never find the 4/4 or the 2/2 on 4, we can then play Anka before we play Smokescreen on turn 8, and we'll have less stuff in our hands. Then we also have Rotten Rodent, which is an early, a 2-drop that we can play early, which puts all the Death Rattles in our hand to cost 1 less, so we can cheat out our 7, and we can play that on turn 6, or we can play one of our 5s on 4. This makes this deck less. It is a little more consistent of a scam deck than the Shaman deck. As you can see here, that way we have 3 Battle Cries. Does it feel bad when you draw 5 cards? Because it's not draw 5 Death Rattles, it's draw 5 cards. Does it feel bad to pull Anka? Not really. Does it feel bad to play Ron? Not really. Does it feel bad to pull the other Trickster? Sometimes. So that's our scam deck that we're going to be playing now. This is definitely more of this deck can feel bad. Now, it does require several cards to appear in your hand. You need several cards for it to work. It's a combo. So when the combo doesn't work, it does feel bad. It's not perfect. All right, let's wait for a game here. Go check out Twitter. Okay. Thank you for everybody sticking around. Thanks for folks watching and hanging out. I know a lot of the big wild stuff already happened on the stream, but we've got some fun stuff left as well. Okay, so we have one of our combo pieces. We now have 4 cards that we want to pull. We either want to pull Door of Shadows, because Door of Shadows will either pull our Smokescreen or the other Door of Shadows, which will then pull the Smokescreen, or we want to draw a Smokescreen. So we're going to mulligan these 2 cards. If we had Door of Shadows, I'd keep it and play it on turn 1. If we had Rotten Rodent, I would think about it. It kind of depends on what we're playing. We are playing, Now, unfortunately, we pulled it. We pulled it, and we can also play Door of Shadows to thin our deck a little bit here. So we'll play that. Because if we pull the other Door of Shadows, we can thin our hands. Broken Quest describes it. Thanks for being cool, Pat. Thank you, Broken Quest, for the sub. Appreciate that. Hit the applause there. We're gonna play this to kind of thin our hand out a bit. We now have both smoke screens. One of the reasons why we're doing this is because that way we can definitely play a second smoke screen, because there's a good chance that this is a combo deck that also is going to mill us. This could be a mill deck. Yeah, due process. So our hand is going to get fucking huge very fast, because now we draw an extra card every turn, which sucks. Because now our hand is going to be full, which means less cards will get pulled out of our hand. We are hoping to get low-cost cards we can play on turn 3. We're good. We're not going to burn our combo, but we might burn Anka, which would then let us free up our hand. So that does suck. And our opponent's just going to be making a lot of mana, and yeah. So right now our hand is super full, which sucks. We were hoping we could pull Door of the Shadows, which wouldn't draw anything at this point, or Rotten Rodent, which would be at least a card to play. Because right now we are going to burn cards when we draw 5. We're still going to do it because that's what our deck does. But this is a counter to this, and our opponent now is just getting health and all that. So we do have a turn 5 plate, which is good, but our hand is so fucking full, which sucks. Our hand is very full, so we got 8 health. There's no enemy minion. We burned 3 fucking cards, and we're going to burn 2 more next turn, and we're always behind. And this scam that we're supposed to pull, all it did was give us 8 health. All we got was 8 health. So we are so behind, and our opponent's deck is doing exactly what it wants to do, other than they want to play this second to break the other weapon that gives them 10 mana. Yeah, so now we're fucking just, our deck is, we burned Anka, looks like, which sucks, because Anka would thin our hand. Yeah, we're in fucking trouble here. We're going to play this out, but if our opponent starts doing their fucking fuck you combo, we're lost. Because now there is so little chance that we will be able to play more than 1 card a turn. And if they have counters, if they have the other naturalize, they play the other fucking due process, so like, yeah. We can play 2 cards this turn, right? Do I have a 5? Yes. We can now play 2 cards. So we will burn less cards next turn, and we can do 6 damage to the face. So, like I said, that's the thing with scam decks. We did what our deck is supposed to do. It's just, if due process hadn't been played, we would have had more room for more cards. And we could have done some more cool stuff. Poison Seeds, of course. Not too bad of Poison Seeds, because, we went from 12 damage to 4 damage, which sucks, but all right. Okay. So, I can make all these cost less, but I can't play 2 cards at once, so I can only play 1 card, and I don't want to float more mana. I'm going to play this, so if they do Poison Seeds again, I will still at least have a 7/5. Also, there's no reason to play Rotten Rodent, because I have no more Death Rattles in my deck. Okay, that's good. Ooh, that's good. That could steal a good card. That burning helps us. Okay, yeah, you got rush minions, yeah. Our opponent has a spectacular combo they are looking to get. And we might still be able to run them down. Unfortunately, one of their combos, they have 2 combos. One of their combos, basically just like, if all these minions die, you win. So having us having armor won't help with that, but they did burn one of their cards that would give them a lot of armor to survive longer. So we theoretically could continue to win here. But yeah, that burned. It doesn't matter. We're going to play this because now we're going to take damage. Now that we're in fatigue, we are taking damage every fucking turn. So we do actually need that armor, and we need to build a board. We have no way to cheat out minions anymore, so now we're just playing our mana. The Undertaker dying. That is what they wanted to play. They wanted to play Hedge Mage. Okay, so they played Poison Seeds. We still have a Stealth 7/5. We've got some 2/2s. We got armor. They got armor as well. I wish we hadn't burned the other taunt. We should probably play a taunt here. We got 9 mana, so we are taking so much fucking damage every turn. This is slow. This is just too slow. We have nothing in the deck to play, so we these are dead. I mean, this is just a 4/4. I guess we'll play that. Yeah, I think this is the best option because it has Rush. When it dies, it will become something. It will be 2 that cost 3 or less, so at least it's building our board out. They've used both Poison Seeds, so they have to clear with Rush minions. I think that's the best option because at least allowed us to get another point of damage in. Like, this is a big minion, but it's just too slow. I need to be reactive. I need to be doing damage to face and clearing the board. So I will have to play these. Oh, fuck. Fuck. Of course they have that. Of course they didn't mill this, which your opponent draws 2 cards. And they use that to do it. Now they're getting more armor. We are losing. We're going to lose this race. Most likely. Yeah. Exact lethal. We lost. Yeah. If they didn't have this, we still would have lost, but we would have had a little longer. We played it out. We played to our outs. We had a lot of bad luck there. We did what the deck is supposed to do, and we still didn't win. Due process really fucked us. If they hadn't drawn due process that early, we would have had a better chance. But hopefully I'll be able to show you one win. I'm going to lean forward a little bit here. A second here. I would love to be able to show you one good win with this deck doing what it needs to do. We'll definitely try to get that in. Okay, let's see what we draw here. We are going to keep Anka because we can always play this on turn 4 with the coin because we're going second. If we had drawn Smokescreen or Doors of Shadows or Trickster, we wouldn't keep Anka, but since we didn't draw any of the combo, let's have our backup plan. We did draw Trickster, so now we have 4 cards in our deck we want to draw. Either Door of Shadows. On turn 3, we'll coin this if we have it. Otherwise, we'll wait and coin this on turn 4. We have options. So we don't have anything to do right here. Trickster won't become a 1/1 that costs 1 because it's only Death Rattles. So we have a backup plan for turn 4, but we'd rather play this on turn 3. But we need the card for it. Okay, our opponent is a Shaman here. Rodent is fine. That at least makes it so that the Death Rattles we draw are a little easier to play. Although that is it counteracts a little bit this. There's no point in playing the dagger and swinging into this because it's just going to get healed. Yeah, so our opponent is just going to try to build a big board of good totems, and we're going to try to disrupt that. I don't know how we're going to, but that's what we're going to try to do. I really wish this was Smokescreen. So all we have is the weapon. If we swing into this, we're just doing 2 damage to our face because it'll get healed by one of these or both of these. So there's no point in that. Next turn, we can play this. If we pull Smokescreen or Doors of Shadow next turn, we will play Trickster because we can always coin. We can play Doors of Coin, play Doors of Shadow. We can play around it. Because we are so fucking behind that a 5/5 here doesn't help us. Like a 5/5 is not helping us here. We didn't pull it. So we're going to play a 5/5, and we're going to hope our opponent trades, and they shouldn't trade. Like, if they know what they're doing, they should just go face, and then our next turn, we can have a 1/1 that gives us 8 health. We can do a 1/1 that gives us an 8/8 behind it. We have another 1/1. Like, we're going to be, if we survive this turn, we will be okay, but not good. And it might serve us better to still play Trickster if we top deck Smokescreen. Oh, they got, yeah, all right, we lose. Yeah, they had all the cards. They win. So our deck didn't do what it was supposed to do. Our deck did do the backup plan. They had all the cards they needed to win. They had it. There's nothing we can do about that. Do I like losing on turn 4? No. Do I win on turn 4 with this deck? Yeah. So I can't really say shit about that. Because I lose like that. So I'm not complaining. Okay, so we got Smokescreen. Anka is good, but we want Trickster. So we are going to mulligan these 3 so that we can get Trickster. Will I regret this later, that I didn't keep Anka? Possibly. But we need every chance we can get to get a Swift-Scale Trickster, so, which we did. We drew it. So on turn 3, we can do this. My phone is ringing. Hopefully you can't hear that. Oh, just a spam risk. So on turn 3, we're going to play Coin, Trickster, Smokescreen. That's the plan. Now, would I have loved if this turn I played Rotten Rodent or 2 Doors of to decrease my hand? Yeah, that would have helped, but it's still fine. It would have been better, instead of doing 1 damage here with a weapon, to have played a Rotten Rodent, because then I would have 1 less card in my hand. But that's okay. We'll be fine. We will be fine here. I got a Harpoon. Okay, so their deck is doing that. All right, so we played that. Now our deck does what it's supposed to do. Okay, we pulled Anka, so we have a turn 5 play. We have a 2/2 copy of that. We have something we can play next turn. We have an 8/8. We did 8 armor. So not the best version of this, but pretty fucking good, right? We have a 2/2 that does 8 damage to a random enemy, an 8/8 with rush if they had something on the board, and a 2/2. Our hand is full. Next turn we'll play Door of Shadows, which will draw a Door of. We'll play 2 Door of Shadows next turn to decrease our hand space. Turn 5, we can follow up with Anka and try to minimize our hand so that on turn 8 we can just play Smokescreen. Or if we draw Trickster at some point, we can do that. So now we're ahead. Yeah. Spider Bomb is going to destroy an enemy minion. Okay, so now they have cleared our board. They took 8 damage. Our 8/8 died. That sucks. They have now undone. They have done Door Shadows ended. Okay, great. So now that's the fucking, of all the cards in our deck, that's the best one to go because it's a dead draw anyway. So now we still have 8 armor. We still have a full hand. We're going to play this on turn 5. That was a slow turn. Sure, that was a slow turn. We are now not going to burn a card. And the card we burned isn't important for us. So that's great. Okay, so this card, if it wasn't honorably killed, you resummon Korak. So You have to do as much health as it has. That's what an honorable kill is. So this will kill that, and it will not let that be resummoned. Some people include this in their deck of their Death Rattle deck. I don't particularly like that one, so the 1 damage is meaningless now. We can play a bunch of these and thin our hand out. We can do a lot of rushes. We have some. We have a taunt. We have 2 taunts. We can then also make these 4/4s. Oh, they're gonna trigger it. All right, so this is not gonna die honorably anymore, and this will kill something. So let's see. How do we want to do this? If I rush into this, go build something that. Okay, I can do. That kills the 5/5. Let's do this. We'll do. I'm being sneaky here, because that way neither of these die. And then we'll play that, and we'll play that, and we'll play this, and we'll play that, and we'll play this. And then we'll do this. If we swing into that, it just comes back. So we're not even going to bother swinging into that. Okay, now they're triggering Death Rattle effects. So now they're going to make a big board. Maybe they're going to make a big board of things. Yeah, they're just killing some enemy minions here, but that's fine. Because that's a 7/7. And then they concede. They conceded. Because I just had too big a board. So that's what that's the backup part of the deck. Once the hand is full, then you play Anka, and then you just build a big old board of Death Rattles that still do stuff, even if they're 1/1s. Doesn't matter, because they still do stuff. And that's how this fucking scam deck wins. And that's why it's a scam deck. Let's try to get another win in here. Right? It's pretty fun. It doesn't work as well, but the backup works great. Before I added Anka to this deck, I would just end up with like a weird board on turn 5 or 4 that was good, and then no real follow-up and just a full hand of big minions. But now you can cheat them out. Also, I do have some minions that don't cost as much, so you can hopefully play those on curve. We got Trickster. We're keeping Trickster. We are now looking for 1 of 4 cards, either Door of Shadows or Smokescreen. We didn't get that. We did get the other Trickster. Congrats on getting to 75 subs. Thank you very much. I appreciate that. Yeah. We're at 76, which is great right now. That's wild. Very cool. Oh, I didn't. Wait, let me go here. Let me copy. Oh, I did put that in here. Sorry. There it is. Yeah, we're at 76 to 75. It updated. Okay, so we still don't have the... We now are looking for Door of Shadows, or Smokescreen. And then on turn 4, we just want to top deck Smokescreen. But next turn, we got 4 cards that we like to top deck. If we get Rotten Rodent, we'll play Rotten Rodent. Oh, shit. So... we now have 2 horrible things. Because if this is objection and we play a minion, we play this on turn 4, it dies. If this is counterspell, we play this and then we play Smokescreen, that doesn't work. So there are 2 secrets that ruin our fucking time. We might, on turn 4, want to play Trickster just so we can play this on turn 5. And play this without it. But right now we are in trouble. We are probably not winning this game. The other thing is I can play Trickster, and then our opponent can just play... So do I do nothing on this turn, or I just play a 2/2 to test? I guess I play a 2/2 to test. It wasn't... Okay. So we now at least know this one secret is not objection. So next turn, we could maybe play this with Smokescreen and waste our other Trickster, or we can definitely play Anka unless they play another secret, in which case the process starts all over again and just hurts my heart. So we're going to play Anka right now to at least do something so that we have plays to make. Because I don't want to play Smokescreen until I play Door of Shadows. This is bad. This is bad news. Secret Mage is tough to play against because you have to do a lot of, like, weird plays. Like, we can play this. This is not objection. So we played this. We can hit him in the face. We now have some 1/1s. Next turn, we can play a bunch of cards. And also, we have some cards we can play even if they play another secret and play an objection. Like, this could be an objection. So I will pick the card I care the least about here first and play that first. We also increase the chance that, like, we're just taking so much damage every turn. So what do I think is the least important of this? Destroy random enemy minion is the least important. It wasn't objection. Great, so we can play that. We'll do this. We're gonna hit that one. Give it 2/2. What 2/2 we got? Okay, that does some damage. That's not bad. We'll play this. We'll play this. And we'll play this. And then we're gonna hit in the face. That could have been something that would have done like a ton of damage to us. Right now, behind this 1/1 is a 7, which is good. Behind this is 8 armor, which is important for us. We are by no means have we saved the day, but we might be able to turn things around. We could. We have that. Okay, that minion has been removed from the game. They just straight up remove that minion. We get 8 health. They do a bunch of damage. They just removed our taunt. Like, that's just the thing they get to do. We have no more taunts to play. If this had been, if we had top deck Smokescreen, we would have tried it. We can't really get that. We'll play this and hope this is a taunt. Nope. Whenever a friendly minion is healed, we don't have any of that. We'll pull another secret out of our deck to kill off one of these. Hopefully, yep. And then we can swing into this and do 8 damage. I'm gonna just do that this way. We only have 8. They have 4 secrets. We're going to lose. It's okay. It's okay. Yeah, no, they have 5 secrets. So, even if we top deck Smokescreen, we really can't play it. We didn't top deck Smokescreen. We now have to play. We have to play this because we have to do something. We are going to swing first. We have to play this. They probably have an objection. It dies. It's okay that it dies. We'll swing with the 5 first. Okay, yep, there you go. Flame Ward did 3 damage. We got that 5 damage in. This 2 doesn't matter as much. It does 8. We get to do 4. We get to do 5. We are going to play this even though it will possibly be objected. We still need to play this because we need to be doing things. It wasn't. We got an 8/8 with a 7 cost behind it. That's great. They probably have an ice block, so we need 2 turns to win or more. They just drew, which fucking sucks. We don't have any health. They didn't play any new, so we can play this just to test for counterspell. I guess we're going to do that. Yeah, they had counterspell. Of course they had counterspell. That's fine that they had counterspell. We would have had to do it. All right, how do we do this? We need to kill this, which sucks. So we're going to do this. We have to kill that because otherwise we just die next turn. They probably have ice block. If they don't have ice block, we win. If they They have ice block. Okay, so we lose. We could play this just to have another minion on board, but it's not really worth it because, fuck it. We're gonna play that. We're gonna play it anyway, because we're gonna be playing We're gonna be playing this next turn anyway. They had. Okay, great. We lose. That's all right. We lose. That's fine. We almost won against that deck, and I'm happy about that. I'm thrilled that we almost won against that because we shouldn't have. All right, let's keep going with some Hearthstone here. We'll get at least one more game in. We are at some point pretty soon going to eat some. I'm going to eat some dinner because that is a thing that I want to do at some point. Is eat food. And I'll have some entertainment for us to watch while I eat. Because I don't usually eat on stream. Okay, so we got a full mulligan. None of this is good. We don't want any of this. We don't want any of this. I definitely want more stuff in my stomach other than the Pilk that I drank. So we got to do something. Okay. We're probably losing this game because we have nothing. We don't even have we don't even have Doors of Shadow to draw towards. We don't have Rotten Rodent to at least minimize our costs. We don't have a Smokescreen. We don't have a Trickster. We don't have Anka to play on 5. So we are just top decking, hoping that our opponent doesn't have things. Our opponent is being slow. Perhaps Make Out Hill is searching for my username to see if I am live streaming so they can stream snipe. We're going to hit them. They can heal. But if they use their 2 mana to heal, greetings to you. If they use their 2 mana to heal instead of doing something else, I don't mind that. I'm going to lean forward here. Oof. I'm going to sit like this for a little while. See how that goes. I've been leaning back for all this time. This is not a good... This is bad. We are doing bad here. There are cards that we needed that we did not get. And then there are cards that are good that we did not get. We are just like right now I have a turn 6 play. I can play one of these rush minions on turn 6. And that's our best. They got the Sunwell. Hell yeah. They get a bunch of cheap cards in their hand. Good for them. Filling their hand with cheap cards. Cool. What the fuck? So, yeah. Right now, if we top deck Anka, we can play that. All right. So, luckily our opponent... Okay, there you go. No, that's fine. That's fucking fine. Sure. I don't think that's what they wanted. So we are gonna play this. We have a 5-cost minion to play. I'm gonna play that. I would have preferred this was Anka, but fuck it. I'll take a 6/5 that kills another minion. Sure. We now have 2 6 drops we can play next turn. Try to swing the board back in our favor. Now our opponent's just going to start reducing the cost of cards in their hand. They're playing their deck. Really going to kill that? Don't you want to reduce the cost of the cards in your hands first before you... You could lose the card. Yeah, all right, I guess. Well, that sucks. That wasn't what we wanted, but okay. We can do 5 damage into that at least, or we can do 4 damage. We're probably going to do this because it does more damage. If we get Anka, we'll play Anka. At this point, any turn, if we get Anka on any turn, we're going to be playing Anka on that turn. Let's just do the damage. Let's get the damage in. But yeah, if we draw Anka, we'll play Anka. If we draw a Door of Shadows, we'll play Door of Shadows. We do have a 6-drop, so next turn we could play a 1-drop and a 6-drop and be fine. But we're probably going to play on curve. Unless they have something on the board I really need to try to kill with this 4/4. Okay, now they use their mana crystals up to get these 2/2s. I wish I had a devolve. I don't have a devolve. Or a silence. I don't have either of those. Steal some of their mana, but we got an Anka. We are playing an Anka. Let's play this. And what else should we play? Play that to make these bigger. Play that. And then we'll just go face. Because until they play these 2/2s, they don't have anything. So now we're going to get 8 health. We can make these not 1/1s. These can now be 4/4s because of this. And they're just cheap. They're just fucking cheap cards. Freeze their face. Got some spell damage. If they put a minion we don't like, we can freeze that minion. We're in a good spot. Our deck is doing its backup thing. It's not doing what it wants to do, but it's doing something. And now that we have these cards, when we play, if and when we get to play Smokescreen, it'll be, our hand won't be too full. Which is good. All right, so now these are all 4/4s. And then our opponent got a little bit of mana back. Okay. We probably want that to die if we're going to play a spell. All right. Okay, well, we'll play this. So we'll reduce the stuff in our hands. We'll play this here. There. We want to do 5 to your face. Let's do another your face. And then let's just play these 4/4. You know what? Fuck it. The possibility that our opponent has silence exists, but if they have silence, this becomes a 7/5. These become 8/8s. So a silence does not hurt us here. It just makes them bigger. Yeah, we don't get their death rattles unless they have silence and like destroy, but they don't have the mana for Whirlpool, which is 9. So you know, at 9 mana, they can use Whirlpool and just fucking wreck our board. But they don't have that shit. Okay. Gonna give me a 2/2? You gonna give me a 2/2? No. You're gonna give me a random 7 drop. Looks like. Oh no, you're gonna do that. That's fun. I think our opponent is okay. That felt like a concede move. Yeah, totally. That definitely felt like a concede. All right, so that's the backup version of what our deck does. I still haven't been able to show you exactly what it do. Now let's go to the scam deck that sucks. Let's play. No, sorry, wrong. That was wild. That means any card is available. Let's go to standard, and I'll show you a deck where only cards from the core set, which anyone can use, and the last 2 years worth of cards. So some of my cards I can't play. I rarely play standard. You can see it's the only deck I have that's standard. And I'm so low in it, it doesn't really matter. What does Evolve Standard do? Evolve Standard wants to do one thing. It wants to play Goldshire Knoll for very little mana, and then it wants to evolve Goldshire Knoll with either Primordial Wave or Muck Pools, or in reality, Conniving Disguise, where you get to choose. Or no, that's not what that is. No, Blazing Transmutation, where you choose what it evolves into. And you want to turn this 10 drop into a different 10 drop. And you want the Thaddeus, the 11/11 with Taunt that we saw earlier. So this deck, and it has some other, because you want these high cost minions that only cost 1 and do something cool, like 6 to your face, or fill a board with bullshit, or do 8 damage or heal for 8. And we have some stuff to draw that out. We have some mid-game stuff. We have presence to draw things out, to draw those cards. We've got some things in here this deck sucks. So we'll play it. I will tell you this. I have gotten this deck to work, and I have gotten this deck to work and just lost. So this is not a scam deck. This is a goofy deck. This is under the goofy category, where like you do it just to try to get the combo to work, and then you're like, okay, because you need to play it like off mana, and like it's a mess. It's just a mess of a deck at best. It's probably better in Wild, but you can't get the Goldshire to evolve into what you want to evolve to in Wild. We want to play this because we want to fill our hands. This is good because we can get some totems and do some damage. Tiny Toys doesn't help us, so we'll keep that. Even though we haven't... Great, we got Goldshire. So, if we can get anything to evolve this, we can evolve Goldshire Null at some point. Goldshire Null costs less depending... The bigger the hand, the less Goldshire Null costs. So, we have this Transformer Friendly Minion, the one that costs 2 more. Since this is a 10 cost minion, even if it costs us less to summon it, this could turn this into Thaddeus. So let's build our hand up. We'll telegraph a little bit to our opponent what we're doing. We are going to probably play this just to have something going on, but we could also just put a random totem there. So right now we are trying to get this cost so we can play this and this on the same turn. Let's just keep our hand full. Let's play a totem. Our opponent's not really doing a lot. At some point, we are probably going to have to play this to just take our, try to do some damage to our opponent. Next turn, we can play, right now, turn 4, we can do this. We can do this move here. We'd still rather have Blazing Transmutation, but we don't have that. We could play this, but if we play any card in our hand, well, if we play any card in our hand, we can do this for 4 mana. But if we get things right and we have enough mana for it, yeah, we could play a card here. We're taking such little damage, we're going to be fine with it. Because right now, the next turn, this is going to cost 2, and then 1, and then we can play one of these cards for 1 mana, possibly. So we're gonna give it a go. We're gonna give it a go. We're gonna see what's up. Okay, that could draw. Let's fucking see what happens. We'll use that there. We're going to transform this. Didn't do it. But we now have an 8/8 with an 8 behind it. And because we can't... We're just going to do that. Hey, Harold, you did miss the Pilk. I'm sorry, Harold. I drank a full glass. I did record it. It was going to go on my main YouTube. It'll be up tomorrow, so there'll be a tweet about it. And I'll link to that tweet, or I'll link to that video on Thursday stream as well. Okay, made it a 1/1. Still gave me an 8/8. A bunch of stats. Yeah. The Pilk is about 25 minutes in if you want to scrub through the VOD. Yeah, you can also scrub through the VOD. Thank you very much, Harold. I appreciate it. Yeah, we got raided immediately. I was up for like 5 minutes before we got raided by Jeff. And a bunch of people were very generous and kind, and it ruled. We went over 80 and then dropped down some because of just people's renewals. So I have to figure out how... I have to find the high number because I have a new high number. Because it went up to 80. I can go through my activity feed and find it, probably. So I'll have to do that at some point. It should be in my activity feed. Okay. So we can just... Let's draw the other Goldshire. We have another shot at it at some point. So let's draw the other Goldshire. Let's do 8 damage to the face. When this dies, it's going to draw us our highest cost minion, which is Goldshire, unless we naturally draw it. So we can try this combo again. At the very least, we did For very little mana, pull an 8/8. That gives us an 8/8. It's pretty good. Excuse me. We can always play this if we need to clear the board. We got these to help clear the board too. All right. Our opponent's gonna build some fuckers. Build some 3/3s. That's fine. Excuse me. We can clear a 3/3. We can clear that board real easy. We could play that and then these two. Yeah, let's do that. Let's play this. Let's clear one of these. Yeah. I mean, the Pilk is still. I'm still feeling the Pilk. If you get what I'm. If you catch my drift. It was fine. It did not make me unhappy. I guess I'll say. Pilk has been drank and was totally fine. All right, our opponent now has a bunch of bullshit in their hand that could help them, but probably won't, which is great. We can freeze that, which is awesome. I was hoping that we were going to draw some Evolve so we could play Tiny Toys with that, but instead, let's freeze that. We had exact lethal on it. I feel bad. I feel bad because it looks like I BM'd, but I didn't realize we had lethal. So we won with that deck. It didn't do the cool thing it needed to do, but it did do a cool thing. And then we also got, we have to go here now and look at the achievements. We have frozen 300 characters as Shaman, so that's fun. The number went up. My rewards track on the Tavern Pass, I do buy the Tavern Pass. We're at the point now where I'm just getting gold, which is great because I need to build up gold for the next expansion, whenever that comes out. But you can see I've done all the gold stuff and gotten a bunch of cards and all that stuff. I pay for the better Tavern Pass. I don't put money in to buy decks or cards, packs. I just put money in a couple times a year. But I play this game every fucking day, so I get a lot of love out of it. All right. Let's go to intro here for a second. That is going to do it for our Hearthstone gaming. Let me go here. We're going to go back to just chatting. We'll do that, which breaks up the videos in the VOD, which is good. Okay, so what's up next? What is up next is me eating some food, because that is important. Harold, thank you for the tweets and such. I appreciate that. I just saw those. I need to eat food, but I don't want to just like put music on. I cooked my dinner at my lunchtime. I prepped my dinner. So all I have to do is microwave it, which is great for me. I even took a photo of it so I can post the photo. But I require sustenance, and I don't want to just like put music on. I'm going to sit here and eat once I go get my food. But what I can do is I can start the video. We'll go to sub videos here, and we'll change this to what we're doing, which is properties. We are going to be watching 90s videos. 90s NES videos. So we got some Nintendo tapes to watch. These are not games. These are stuff about games. And so we will be watching those. So we'll get into that here. Let me find, I gotta clean up here my playlist of stuff. So while I go get food and come back, and I'll probably give some commentary on some stuff. Let me pick something fun for y'all to watch here. Let's watch this segment from the Mickey Mouse Club because it's short. So I'll put that on while I get up to go get some food. We are going to be watching What I Want to Be, Nintendo Games Counselor segment from the Mickey Mouse Club in 1989. So I'll be back in a second with some food. Enjoy this video.
Every week, the Mickey Mouse Club travels across the country to let you experience what you want to be.
Today's What I Want to Be segment is extra special. 11-year-old James Wong of La Mirada, California. The video game freak told us he not only wanted to meet his hero, Howard Phillips, president of Nintendo's Fun Club, but he also needed a little help on one of his favorite games, Guardian Legend.
So we sent James to Redmond, Washington, where Howard Phillips works. But we added a little challenge. You see, we said that he could get the answer to his question if he could find Howard Phillips.
Let's take a look at what happened.
Hi, I'm James Wong. This is Nintendo of America, and I'm on a search for Howard Phillips. First, when I entered the building, this lady gave me a visitor badge and a magazine.
Hi, are you James Wong?
Yes?
We have a special Nintendo visitor's badge for you, and here's your Nintendo Power magazine. Good luck.
Thanks a lot. When I opened it up, it had a weird clue. To find Howard Phillips through Nintendo Power, you must proceed to a gameplay counselor. Kim is her name, her legend is Fate. In talking to players, she's really great.
And you're gonna flip that turtle over like in midair.
Take the little girl and break it out with a pickaxe.
Right, right.
I didn't expect all these people.
Magic spells in the hidden town of Kasuto and the thunders in the dead town.
And just keep following that pattern. The slow motion will make it a lot easier for you.
It's really busy. Really busier than I thought, you know. See all these game counselors talking, they never stop, you know.
Nintendo Gameplay, this is Kim. Can I help you?
Before you get out.
Hi, are you Kim Racy?
Hi, are you James Wong? I hear you want to be a game counselor.
Yeah. How many game counselors are there?
There's about 80 of us. We go through 4 weeks of training, and you have certain games you have to get through, and you take a test.
How many people call?
Well, probably about 200 a day I talk to.
That's a
A lot of people.
I need to know about the Guardian Legend.
Okay, you know who's the best person to answer that? It's Howard Phillips.
Excellent.
You have a good day.
The training room is on this floor. All you must do is find the right door.
Come on in, James.
Hey, James, I'm Rich.
You want to see what's going on?
Sure.
Come on over here. What we're doing here is we're getting all these game counselors trained on all the new games coming out and some of the old ones, so they have a real good working knowledge of all the games so they can answer the people's questions. A lot of this, they commit to memory before they ever go out onto the phones. Once they're out on the phones,
Hell
and the games
yeah.
come up, and they've acquired the skill to be able to put it all into memory. Game counselor has to know over 150 games, and he has to know them like the back of his hand. Why don't you come on down here, James?
Sure.
And we'll set you up with the game and show you what it's all about. How about that?
Great.
Again, this is the Mickey Mouse Club.
Run.
All of the games
All right.
on
Good job. Way to go.
very
So
small
I have a problem
TVs.
with the Guardian Legend.
Guardian Legend.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I think there might be something for you behind the chalkboard.
The answer to your Guardian question is found within a player's perfection. Find the room where Howard hides, and there within the solution lies.
Hi, I'm Howard Phillips.
Hi, I'm James Wong. Howard Phillips is the senior editor of Nintendo Power magazine, and he's played all the new developed games, and he's evaluated all of them.
I was into video games as soon as they first came out, like in the late 70s, but even before they came out, I remember I made kind of like a video game by myself.
Look at this
Do you ever get
motherfucker.
tired of your job? I probably know the answer to this question.
No way.
What advice would you give to a person who wanted your job?
Most important is you got to play games. Second thing is you always got to be thinking about ways to improve. It's real easy to think of reasons for the way that things are bad or that things not perfect, but it's really tough for people to think about ways to improve. I heard you had a problem you needed help with.
Yeah, I need help with Guardian Legend.
Uh-huh.
And I can't seem to defeat the boss in Area 3 in the aerial sequence.
Area 3? That's easy. But,
that rules. I have
got
my
some
mic
new
muted.
pages for
That
Nintendo
rules.
Power right here.
James Wong apparently works in
And
Nintendo
in
now,
here
so that's
somewhere-
fucking cool.
Here we go. Yeah, right here is a tip on the tip you're looking for on Guardian Legend. I'll tell you what. I'm gonna give this to you. This hasn't even been out in the magazine yet, so don't show anyone, okay?
Okay, thanks a lot.
Hey, you bet.
If I ever get aggravated, he just told me, just keep on trying, just be patient. He's pretty cool.
James, glad we were able to help you spend a day at Nintendo and meet your favorite hero.
That's pretty fucking cool. But is he somebody's uncle? Yeah, I hope so. Yeah, just use a code genie, dude. Just cheat your way. It's fine. The magazines are right there, bro. He's the kid on the left, Ronald McDonald's kid. I don't know. Don't ask me anything about the Mickey Mouse Club because I wasn't watching it ever on reruns or whatever. The reboot of it. All right. If you were wondering, Pat, what you eating tonight? Well, I'm going to post a photo to Twitter because I've been posting my meals every day as I've been cooking them. So I have to go and do that. But I have leftover mac and cheese, Kraft mac and cheese, some green peas, and some sliced up Italian sausage. Very easy to reheat and put together. So I have that, and I'm going to go into my my drafts on the phone here. And there we go. Day 40 of it. Day 40 Italian sausage, peas, mac and cheese. I'm streaming right now, so I made this ahead of time. I am occasionally smart. That is my tweet. So there we go. Yeah, that one guy had a real poof to him, Lord Crashington. You're right. Big old poof on the hair. All right, what are we doing next here? We're going to show another video because I have not done eating, and I got to eat. I'm also, this is not Pilk. This is just soda. It's just Pepsi. There's no ilk in it. It's just pee. Fuck. It's just Pepsi. God damn it. That wasn't on purpose. I did just say it's just pee. God damn it. All right. Clip it. Yeah. Thanks. Yeah, it's milkless Pilk. It's Pilk. Hold the milk. All right, what do we want to watch? I got a bunch of these videos. These videos are also going to be helpful if I was like, I have to leave for like more than 30 seconds. I mean, let's find out the Babbage's Nintendo merchandising setup for 1997 training video. I feel like we got to watch this training video about Babbage's. It's Babbage's.
The following videotape is designed to assist you with the installation of your new Nintendo point-of-sale materials. Please watch this entire videotape prior to starting the installation. You can also reference the menu of elements to ensure that you have received all of the necessary items. Please check with your regional manager prior to installing these fixtures, as you may need to notify the mall management if you plan on completing this installation after hours. During normal business hours, you may contact Nintendo's Display online technical support service with general display setup questions at 1-800-875-1852. Prior to installing the Nintendo fixtures, you should re-merchandise the product in the front of your store as pictured here. The first section should be Nintendo accessories and controllers. The next section should be Nintendo 64 software, memory packs, and RF cables. Next will be Super NES software and accessories. And the final section should contain Game Boy and Game Boy Pocket Color's hardware, accessories, and software. We're going to start this reset with the installation of the M37XB Nintendo coded neon logo sign. For this installation, you will need the template, an enclosed drill with drill bits, and a pencil for marking the placement of the sign. This sign will be placed on the wall above the front entrance facing the Nintendo section or the middle of the store. Begin by centering the template on the wall and mark the top of the holes with a pencil. You should measure the distance from the top of the wall on each side of the template to ensure that the sign will be straight. Use the enclosed drill to make the holes marked with the pencil, and then screw in the anchors.
They send you a
with
drill?
Phillips head
That's
bit.
what?
Then screw in the bolts, leaving 1/2
Babbage's
inch
must
of the
have had
bolt
like a deal or
exposed,
something.
as shown here. You can then hang the Nintendo neon sign and run the power cord up and over to the electrical outlet. Next, we are going to install the Mario screen, which can be hung in 2 different areas depending on the layout of your store.
Hell yeah.
Either behind the Nintendo 64 Interactive or in the first feature area section of your store. Hang the screen by removing the adhesive backing strip at the top and then bottom once the top is placed. Start this installation by turning off the power to the monitor and then remove all items from the top of the monitor housing. Next, place the Plex riser for the Nintendo 64 fiber optic sign. It should fit tightly between the monitor housing and the front window. Place the sign on top of the riser and feed the power cord to the electrical outlet. You will want to use the enclosed power strip for this installation. There is no on-off switch to the sign, so you will need to use the switch on the power strip to easily turn the sign off at night. Place the Mario statue on top of the monitor housing. The Star Fox statue, not pictured here, should be positioned at the far end of the Nintendo area or in the window depending on the size of your store. Please reference the setup instructions and operating procedures enclosed with the Nintendo 64 Interactive. Make sure that the monitor is attached and secured to the metal plate with the enclosed hardware prior to moving the display. Plug the Interactive into the outlet on the wall. In the back of the Interactive, there is a small opening. Reach into the opening with one finger and feel for the on-off switch to the built-in power strip. This is how you will turn the Interactive on and off each day. You can then slide the Interactive into place.
That
You
means
may
every
need
day
2 people for this
they had to,
installation.
2 people had to pull
Please
it out
reference
to
the
turn it
setup
off.
instructions
Or maybe you
for
could
the
just wiggle
Nintendo
enough of it
64
out.
Interactive.
But that seems
There
like
are
a mistake.
4 valence graphics that need to be installed over the corresponding areas. There is one each for the 4 areas, including Nintendo accessories, Nintendo 64, Super NES, and Game Boy Pocket colors. The signs hang simply by using the hooks designed for your store's slat wall fixturing. Lift up on the bottom of the sign and insert into the top slot, then down and center the sign above the area. Repeat this procedure with the 3 remaining signs. There are 3 graphic panels, 2 for Nintendo 64 and 1 for Game Boy Pocket colors. These signs are to be placed above the valence graphics using the L brackets on the back of the signs. Position this sign flush against the wall and then center the sign on the wall above the corresponding area. You will need the drill with the Phillips head bit for this installation. The wood is soft above the soffit area and the screw should go into the wood easily. If needed, you can pre-drill holes prior to installing the signs. The character set includes Mario, Bowser, and Star Fox. The character sets come with an adhesive backing and should be positioned in between the graphic panels as shown here. You should have received banners for current Nintendo game titles. These banners should be hung with the attached hooks and string. Pre-cut the string based on the ceiling height.
They considered Game Boy Pocket
and angle the banner
colors
to the
and
center of your
Game Boy
You will hang the Star Fox
colors
plane in the
different.
same manner as the banners. Your plane will have only one string in the center of the plane, which will allow for 360-degree rotation. You may want to use some additional string, as pictured here, to alter the angle of the plane or to keep the position stationary. You will also be receiving an oversized Game Boy Pocket. This piece can either be hung from the lighting grid or placed on the enclosed stand. This completes the installation of the Nintendo merchandising reset.
Alright, that's it for that video. Oversized GB pocket. Yes. Big pocket. That's a big pocket right over there. Let's see that. No, that does not tell me the most we had, but all right, we'll clear that for now. Okay. We should watch another video, right? We should fucking watch another video. Well, I'm still eating, so I don't want to rush through my food. Let's find out what Nintendo corporate this is a very short video, so I don't even know if this is going to be good. This is 1994 to 95. Nintendo corporate trading, registration, and returns. So we'll learn about their policies. I don't know if this is going to be fun, but
the purpose of this video is to explain how to register Nintendo hardware systems that you sell. Your company will receive a cash incentive for each purchase date registration card submitted to Nintendo.
You'll find one on the outside of every Nintendo video game system package. The serial number on the registration card and on the customer's proof of purchase stub is identical to the one found on the product itself. In its simplest form, all you have to do is rip off the pre-stamped, pre-addressed proof of purchase registration card and drop it in the mail to Nintendo. By doing so, you'll automatically double your customer's repair warranty from 3 to 6 months, free of charge. Plus, your company will receive a cash incentive from Nintendo. When a customer comes to you with a Nintendo video game system purchase, simply conduct the sale as you normally would.
Oh, what happens if this thing breaks? You know, my kids, they have this uncanny ability.
Briefly explain the features of the new mail-in
Nintendo doing
registration
some
and
fucking
6-month
kickbacks
product
here,
repair policy.
Well, every Nintendo product comes with an automatic 3-month exchange or repair warranty. And once I mail in this proof of purchase card, you'll receive an extra 3-month warranty on top of all that.
Great.
Once the sale is
Nintendo
complete,
willing to pay people to get that data. They want that fucking data.
Along with your daily cash receipts. The person who sorts your daily cash receipts will then stamp the card with your store name and number and mail it to Nintendo.
Data.
If you have questions or need assistance in registering a Nintendo hardware system, call the Nintendo Retailer Assistance Hotline.
There's a little bit more of this video. I didn't realize it was desynced.
When a customer returns a Nintendo hardware system, you must verify that the unit's serial number was previously registered and is within the first 3 months of the date of purchase. Follow these steps to ensure that your store receives full credit. Locate the product serial number on the bottom or back of the hardware unit. Call the Nintendo Retailer Assistance Hotline. When you are prompted, enter the serial number. You will then be told if the product is eligible for repair or return credit. Based upon the product's warranty status, select the appropriate procedure from the following 3 options. Option number 1. When product is registered and within the first 3-month period, offer the customer a free repair. Refer the customer to the nearest Nintendo Authorized Repair Center using the Nintendo Service Center listing or to the Nintendo Customer Assistance Hotline for a Service Center referral. Or offer a replacement unit from stock. Use the Nintendo product checklist to ensure the return system is complete and includes all original packaging, styrofoam, recyclable tray insert, and UPC code. Option number 2. When product is registered and within the 3 to 6 month period, the customer will receive a free repair. Option number 3. When product is not registered or is beyond the 6-month warranty period, there is a nominal fee for the product repair. Refer the customer to the nearest Nintendo Authorized Repair Center using the Nintendo Service Center listing or to the Nintendo Customer Assistance Hotline for a Service Center referral. If a customer returns a Nintendo hardware system that is in like-new condition and can be resold, a new purchase date registration card must be attached to the back of the packaging.
Makes sense.
To order replacement kits or receive assistance with the purchase date registration program, call the Nintendo Retailer Assistance Hotline.
Seems like a pain in the ass, but makes sense. All right, that's it for that video. I have a little bit of mac and cheese left that I'm going to get and cook up. because I am still a little hungry. So let's watch, and I'm going to get up. This is from ABC News 2020 from 1988. It's a segment about Nintendo called Nuts for Nintendo.
We don't know how to free Zelda, but we do know why kids love them and critics hate them. John Stossel
Critics hate them?
reports Nuts for Nintendo when 2020 continues.
I'll be back in a second.
It may be the most addictive toy in history, and it's definitely the hottest thing this Christmas. Nintendo video games. They first arrived from Japan 3 years ago, and now millions of American kids are hooked and mesmerized. When they do stop to talk, it's in a language only they understand. Well, John Stossel went out to discover the secret of Nintendo's success, but first he had to find one.
New York City, early in the morning. Before the toy stores open, they're lined up outside. I'm in line too because the director of 2020 said, Stossel, I hate to ask, but you've got to help me get my kid a copy of Super Mario Brothers 2. This man came all the way from Indiana to get one. He came 1,000 miles just for this game?
Yes. I've done 7 stores a day for 3 weeks now. I cannot find it.
I have to live with my kids for the rest of the year, so I have to have this on Christmas Day.
So to please the kids, they line up at the few stores that have been able to get copies of the hottest Nintendo games, Mario 2 and The Adventure of Link.
I have Super Mario Brothers 2.
Now what's Nintendo, you ask, and why should you care? Well, I think it's something you should know about because it's captured America's children. School bus drivers report the kids are talking less about clothes and sports and what Joe did to Jane, and more about...
When you get to those things that go up and down, you just jump on them.
After school, even on the day that brings the first beautiful snowfall of the season. Everyone's eager to get inside the house so they can rush to get to the television set. Now, usually they don't play together. We invited them to a Nintendo party. They pop the cartridge into this deck, which attaches to any television set. These controls direct the characters. The better your eye-hand coordination, the better you do. Never has there been a toy that's been this successful. Bruce Apar is editor of a magazine that follows the industry.
How big a hit is this? This is as big or bigger than anything the toy industry has ever seen. I'll give you one comparison. Barbie, which is an institution, does about $500 million a year. Nintendo does over 3 times as much.
Now, why is it so successful? Well, the people in the industry say Nintendo simply has the best games. They come in 2 categories. Sports games such as tennis, hockey, football, boxing, all with good graphics and sound effects. Even more popular are the adventure games like Super Mario. They tend to have ludicrous plots. Mario is an Italian plumber who, under your control, enters the Mushroom Kingdom to fight off killer turtles and deadly ducks until he can rescue the Princess Toadstool. The kids love it.
The kids love it.
Birdo, he shoots the eggs out of his nose. And also there's this part where you can't go anywhere except for fall down a pit, but you pick up this thing and this rocket appears out of nowhere and it flies to another board. It's weird.
And it's a big improvement over the first video games, like Atari's Pong and Space Invaders. Because today's computer chips are better. They have more memory.
There's much more involved in playing the game, much more excitement. There's better use of colors, better use of music. It's not just stick figures anymore.
We have literally over 100 different characters, people, animals, wizards, spells. You see this spread out over different worlds. When I say different worlds, entirely different sets. If you think
Where's
about
that
the
kid
way
playing
the
NES outside? Is he in the arcade playing an NES?
Break into underground oceans.
There are secret holes that you go into.
The kids delight in finding new twists to the games, secret passages they didn't discover the first times they played, bizarre new weapons.
You're throwing things that I've never even discovered in this game.
Yeah, because
Because you don't know. If you're a grown-up, you hardly do this. If you're a grown-up, you have...
Hey, that sweatshirt fucking rules. That big Mickey Mouse sweatshirt, that's great.
The technology that goes into this was invented in the United States. Yet, the Japanese are the ones
who
make it a hit.
1988.
Why is that?
Nintendo is a 100-year-old company in Japan, and they learned their lessons well.
When buyers lost interest in the first generation of video games about 4 years ago, Nintendo quietly watched as American companies quit the business. Nintendo then bought licenses to the best of the arcade games. They created new games by getting independent designers to compete against each other for the right to work with Nintendo.
Nintendo, please hold. One moment. Thank you. May I help you?
And in Seattle, at the company's U.S. headquarters, they listened to the customers. 50,000 people call Nintendo's 800 number every week asking for help with the games. Phones are manned by games fanatics who often play other games while answering questions.
What that is, when you're at that link, though, you're almost at that point.
Okay, what you want to do is, like I said, jump on the guy with the carpet.
I didn't realize we were going to get so much about this, the hotline.
In Japan, the games are an even bigger success. These people are upset because even after waiting all night, they were unable to get their kids a new version of a game called Dragon Quest.
Fuck yeah, Dragon Quest.
In the US, it's mostly Mario that they want.
Fuck yeah.
The last Super Mario Brothers 2 was just sold. They get upset. Well, they say, oh, can you take my name? Can you take my credit card, please? Can you do something? My kid wants it.
Yes,
his friend has it. And
Chris, it is a really weird take on
This
it.
makes me wonder, is the shortage real, or are they holding back supplies to increase the mystique?
And then just weird...
Coleco denies it, but industry insiders say that's exactly what happened with their Cabbage Patch doll a few years ago. The company shipped fewer dolls.
Jesus, and there's like, and now, unsubstantiated
Today,
rumors.
Some people in the toy business suspect Nintendo's holding games back. And while videotaping in Japan, we did see plenty of the hard-to-get cartridges. The company denies that it's holding back.
Believe me, creating a shortage of this kind was nobody's design, and it's just one of those combinations.
Peter Main knows what's up.
Exceeded our most optimistic projections and ability on the chip supplier to fulfill.
It was Dragon Warrior when we got it, but I don't know if we got it when 3 was out.
Should parents buy these
Also,
games
I'm sure they didn't know that Dragon Warrior is the same game as Dragon Quest. I just assume they didn't know.
They're bad for kids.
Like, I like how you shoot the people with boomerangs and bombs. I just like jumping on things and killing them and shooting things.
The coalition says this will make some kids act violently. Well, I don't know about that, but there's another problem. Watching the kids play, seeing the intensity of their interest, the word obsession comes to mind.
I bet I'm much better
But-
than him at Zelda.
If they're playing this game, how are they not... there's less time for them to be outside playing stickball.
When you should be doing your homework?
Yeah. She doesn't like
This girl's mother doesn't like the game.
because she thinks that you're going brain dead while you're watching it.
Maybe you will be brain dead from staring at this thing all the time.
No.
Yeah, dumbass.
And while we were
Fuck
talking,
off.
Mom was watching all this warily.
Gets their mind off school when they first come home from school, but then it gets their mind totally off school. So we had to take it away for a while because homework wasn't getting done, bedtime got pushed aside.
What do you mean take it away for a while?
I disassembled it and put it in the back of a closet for a while.
But now you're letting them play again.
Well, yeah,
Not as much.
it's for a TV show, so yeah. Yeah, dude. They wanted to be on 2020. All the kids at school are psyched
John,
about this.
What's your feeling after watching this? Does it make them, brain dead, as you said? Or isn't there a certain amount of imagination that you have to use?
Yeah,
in this
Barbara. Hell yeah, Barbara.
I think that's true, that it's not just like watching television. You have to use imagination. There are all these ways to handle the games. I think under the right time limits, it's fine. In fact, I got one while doing the story, and I'm going to keep it.
For you, or would you give it to your child?
Well, my 3-year-old likes kill ducks, and my wife and I stayed up till midnight playing it.
Fuck yeah, dude. Free Nintendo? Free Nintendo.
They're animated characters, and I just think you have to pay attention and limit the time, and it's fine.
Now I know how you're spending the holidays, watching
right.
Nintendo.
Playing Nintendo.
Playing Nintendo. Thank you, John. Now on to a much more serious report.
Fuck yeah. We'll never know what that was, but I bet it sucked. I bet that report was about something bad happening. But old John got a free fucking Nintendo, so who cares? He got himself an NES. He and the wife are staying up playing Zelda, probably. Jesus fucking Christ. I love that. Yeah, and now, troubles in the Soviet Union. I do appreciate Barrow being like, come on. Right? Anyway, my dinner was A+, nuclear war. And now, nuclear war. My dinner was very good. Again, Italian sausage, mac and cheese, and peas. And I just had some leftover mac and cheese at the very end that I finished up. And I'm very happy about that. I need to go and find. That was day 40. That was day 40. But I prepped all that. So I had dinner. Because I was like, what if I ordered food and we could like talk about what I was going to order? Like, not that I have to wait for it to come. I have to plan that out. I'll just make a meal and then have it ready to go. Excuse me. This is the longest stream I've ever done. We have that going for us. It's over 4 hours of doing this shit. Thank you for everyone that's hanging out. I appreciate you. Thank you for being here. Haven't said that enough. If you are still hanging out because you came from Jeff or you just knew I was doing this and it's been a while, I stream Mondays, Thursdays, Saturdays, 9 p.m. to 11 p.m. Eastern, so I won't be streaming tomorrow, but I'll be back on Thursday starting at 9 p.m. Eastern. I'm going to finish a Lego set, and then I'm going to start something else. I don't know what yet. I'm going to be sending out an email to my people about that. But yeah, hit the follow button if you haven't already. We had a lot of fucking follows today, which rules. We had a ton of support tonight. I hit Hype Train level 8. I knew there was a level 8. I just didn't think I would hit it. So that's just weird in a way that I'm totally on board with. Lots of gift subs, some bits, like totally great. Also, I know it wasn't, the timing is just like it rounded up, but right now the notification says sub goal. Your sub goal was of 75 was completed 4 hours ago, which is how long it's been since I started streaming. But yeah, hit some hype trains, got some gift card. It does not tell me anymore what numbers I need for this, but also Gary, when you resub, that was for 34 months. So shout outs to Gary and Nature. If you're still here, not only did you drop 10 gift subs, you also resubbed yourself and hit 34 months. That's a lot of fucking months. So thank you. But yeah, I'll have to like dig through and figure out how many I had because we hit 80 something before it dropped a little bit, which is still fucking rad. Yeah, all right. I think it's time to get into some. I finished my dinner, and I think we're gonna have to get into some Persona 4. But what came in here? I'm just getting emails. Nothing important right now. Persona 4 Golden with mods. You've been patient with me. This was a thing I thought I would have done hours ago. Oh, you will all die by nukes before kids can play Super Mario Bros. 2. Oh no. So yeah, we'll get into some mods. So Persona 4 Golden came out 2 years ago or 3 years ago, and then this year got updated to 64-bit when the PlayStation 5 and Xbox Series came out. So the upgrade versions came out. They upgraded the PC version. I have the Steam version of that. And I have some mods lined up. I do need to tweet out that that's what we're doing now. So let me do that. Find the last tweet here. Great. About to show some Persona 4 Golden PC with mods. So I will tell you about the mods that I have been using. And then we will get into some other shenanigans with it. We'll play some stuff. So, things to say about this. I am using the Mod Manager Reload 2 because I will tell you that the original mods don't all work with the new one. You have to upgrade that new system. It's not the exact same. You can't just use your other ones. You got to port them. It's not that hard. They learned how to do that with Persona 5 because Persona 5 had its upgrade before Persona 4 Golden did. So the work had been done of how to upgrade, which is great. And I have a lot of cool mods that I will now be telling you about and kind of giving you a brief explanation of what they do. I can do this. Sorry, real quick. Minimize that, make that larger. There you go. So, our mods, we have tiny fixes. These are like a collection of small little mods that I'm using. There was an error in the title bar of the beginning of the game, so that fixes that. There were a couple subtitle errors, like there was just some text. There was one that was like off. Just like quick little fixes. That's in there. Then there's some quality of life improvements. This game allows you to fast forward through dialogue. That's built in. That's not a mod. But it has a VCR, like VHS tape effect, where there's a noise and there's some scan lines. This removes that. It removes the noise, and it allows you to, it reduces the eye strain on scan lines. So it makes it a far better experience, a quality of life. In the same way that the fast forward, also the TVs in the there are some old TVs in the game, and there's an effect where they have some static. It removes the noise and the scan line effects that some people really disliked. That's gone. So that's the quality of life, and then there is game improvements / cheating. And that's the bulk of the mods that I am using here are just plain cheating. There is easy fishing, which makes the fishing a lot easier because the fishing, there's a long bar, and then there's just like the no good, and then they just increase the green, making it way easier to fish. So much easier to fish. I haven't done it in the game yet, but this is what I've been told. Where I'm in my save. There's a way that highlights using like an asterisk highlights correct answers. So that's correct answers. There's a mod for classroom cheating, so you know what the correct answer is for that. There is the cooking, so you pick the right ingredients if you're ever doing a cooking to get good results. How it's the best answers. There is a point in the game where if you don't do things correctly and answer correct prompts correctly, you get the bad ending. You have to, at some point in the game, figure out, wait, I think I know what's going on here. And if you don't do that, you get the bad ending. This will, it won't prevent the bad ending, but it'll give you the options to tell you this is the right answer. So classroom answers for quizzes, cooking, hospital true answers, that's what it says. And then social links cheat, which highlights the best affinity answer and says if it's love or friendship. And then like if you have, when you want to hang out with people, if you want to hang out with someone from the, the chariot arcana, it'll be like, hey, if you have a chariot in your party and you talk to this person, you get even more affinity points. So it's a social links cheat. It just tells you the best answers. Yeah, a lot of my Persona playthrough was Googling things like, who said to err is human? Yes. Or to be like, oh, I'm doing a quiz with the kid with the afro, and now I have to like figure out that answer. So those are all the cheats that I'm using. These are just like things so you don't have to Google as much. Now, I don't have, playing with a guide can be good. I do have a link ready to go for the best equipment for every character, because I can just make that character have the gear that I want them to have. Because I am also, not only am I doing mods that cheat, I am also doing a program to cheat. I am using P4G save tool.exe. That's right, I downloaded an exe off the internet. I downloaded it from Nexus Mods, and I was assured by Nexus Mods that EXE was cool. Because their community fucking really cares about that stuff because they're a modding community. So I downloaded that. This is a port of the Vita version, and it is a save editor. So I'm using a tool to find the save file, to edit the save file. What am I doing with that? Well, I'll show it in the game, but basically I made myself super strong and super tough with great gear. And I don't care. It's good. I've played Persona 4 like a dozen times. I played Golden like 5 times. I do not give a shit at this point. I am making my life so much easier. When I used to play an emulated version of the Persona 4 on the PS2, I would use Game Shark codes, not Game Genie, Game Shark codes. I would just cheat in the emulator, so I got no problem. I got no problem fucking cheating to get what I want, which is a fun, easy playthrough of this game. So some of these mods, there are other mods out there that I have chosen not to use. There are mods there is a mod out there that fundamentally changes parts of the game in an attempt to allow you to romance Yosuke. I don't really want to do that. That dude does not, I'm not falling in love with that character. Now, if it allowed me to romantically be linked to some other characters you can't, maybe we'll talk. If there was a mod that allowed me to have a romantic relationship with a certain chair-swinging punk, we'll talk. We'll see what's up. But not that dude. And there's also one that tries to adjust the language and rewrites Naoto's storylines and changes your responses to try to make it a little bit better. And I am not going to go the romantic route with Naoto, so I don't worry about that one. But I respect that inclusion because, straight up, there is a line that you are supposed to say if you want to romance them, where you basically say, like, I like it better when you're a girl. It just fucking sucks. Why the fuck is this dude saying that shit? Just be like, be whatever you want to be, because you are certainly gender confused. So, like, live your best life. I should not be telling you. The best answer should not be me telling you, I like it when you're girly. Fuck off. So, I appreciate that changes. That's not in my game, but I think that's cool. So while I appreciate that, I've chosen not to include that. And I respect it. There's also some mods that just didn't get ported, so I don't know. I don't know yet what that's going to do. But everything is loaded, and my save file is up to date. I have probably talked too much. I'm gonna pop back here to the relaxed chair position for a little while here. Just get this going here. Get relaxed. Sorry. And then, all right. Let's go in here and launch application. And what happened? There it is. Okay. It's loading. I was like, uh-oh. What happened? All right. And then, whoops, not this one. This one. There we are. I probably have to adjust audio because I haven't, but it's Persona 4 Golden. Hell yeah. So let's go to config, and I did adjust the audio. Okay, I turned the audio down, which is good. I'm playing with a Japanese audio. I'm gonna take this sub thing off because. Okay, yeah. I'm playing borderless, so when I click away, the audio goes, but I can still click away to another monitor. I have voice lines on. I'm playing with Japanese audio and English subtitles. I just made that decision that is something I want to do. Things are looking good here. What is your name, MC? My character, we'll talk about the character once we get in the game, but my character is named Pat Bear. So you can see here. Pat Bear. Also, I'm level 95. Sorry. Not sorry. No, yeah. I'm level 90 fucking 5. We're playing on easy. I don't give a shit. But yeah, I'm level 95. We'll look at my characters here, because we're in a save point at the end of the day. No, we don't want to do that yet. Let's see here. We'll do that. Oh no, we're going to do status. There we go. Pat Bear got into a lot of fights on the train. Yeah, so I'm level 95. Yosuke, who's only been with me for a little while, is level 8. And Chie is level 4. Chie just joined and had like that one. Chie got to level 4, I think, because we fought Chie's persona. But, yeah, you can see me here. I'm level 99. And this is one of my persona here. My good friend. That has a lot of cool moves. My level 99 Izanagi has a bunch of fucking cool moves here. Some auto moves. And some really strong things. Die for me takes up a lot of stuff, but like, just destroys stuff. But I don't really need to do that because I have cool weapons. Let's see here. Yosuke, he's gonna heal up some, but yeah, Yosuke's level 8. Chie's level 4. So they're doing okay. And then my persona. Then I also have a level 99 Angel. Well, we're gonna sign Izanagi. But yeah, we got a level 99. It's also Angel is very strong, so don't worry about that. And I have the best weapon in the game, the best robe, the best accessory, and then the winter clothes because I think the winter outfit's great. Yosuke has his best weapons and best accessories, and then Chie also has her best and all that. So I'm not using a fucking metal bat anymore. I got a kick-ass sword. I got a sword. You got to beat the Reaper to get that. Because why not? I don't have a lot of nonsense items. I've got a few things to sell later. I don't have a lot of weird nonsense. Because I don't know how to do that right now. A sword that cops will take. Yes. So that's what's going on here. And then I haven't hung out with Yosuke yet, so but we gotta go to bed. We're gonna go to my room. I think we just go to sleep because we were trying to say, oh no, we can hang out here. You hear Nako calling from downstairs. The phone. Oh, the phone. Hey, it's a phone call. And then I will show this this mod here in a second. Oh wait. Oh no, it's this fucking dude. Well, we don't want to hear from this guy, so I'm gonna hit. Oh no, I can't fast forward through this apparently. I forgot about this bullshit. I gotta go to the gas station for some fucking reason. That's right, because this is golden. So let's save. You also can quick save on exit, which was not in the game originally, but is in this update. Okay. Okay. All right. Okay. 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 Wait, I can't go? Wait, but can I talk to him? What's up? Okay, yes. All right, I was like, wait, what's up? That gas station man is legitimately the creepy. That gas station person is a creepo, and it's the third character you meet in the game. It's just like, hey, I'm your uncle. I'm a cop. Hey, this is my daughter. She's shot. Hey, this is a gas station attendant. They're creep. Okay, so we had to talk to him first, and then we can leave. So now we can leave. I was like, I think I have to go. I think they'll stop me if I go to my room. All right, so let's go to the shopping district. Yeah, my teacher won't tell me why he needs to see me. So now I gotta go over here while this teacher is doing whatever the fuck with this student. You're here sooner than I expected. This is a school jersey I got for you. Oh, we have a jersey. There are many different costumes in the game to acquire. We could probably put that on. Wait, what? So now we just have an interaction with this guy before shit goes sideways. Yeah, he just... Why the fuck did this scene happen? Is this scene just to, like, tell you can go out? We don't want to go to the Velvet Room because we only have 2 Persona and we don't want to merge them. Because I don't even know if they can, but... I guess we can save here. That was weird. I guess we could... Or... I guess we could... Close. I guess we can put the high jersey on. Okay. Oh yeah, we'll go back home. I guess we're done here. Yeah, that was creepy. I forgot about that. I mean, yeah, I guess we could have, like, wandered around. I don't think go to the riverbank or whatever, but we're still very early in this game. We basically just want to get to the point where we can go rescue. That's it. Couldn't just give it to you. Yeah, exactly. Why did we have to meet? Was he setting up an alibi with us? What the fuck? Right? I don't even know, man. Let's see what's in the fridge. Nothing catches our eye. Alright, I guess we'll go to our room. Yep. Yeah, we're gonna rest. That's what I want to do. At some point, I do want to... Hopefully, we'll be able to build that model kit. Oh, so let's just do this shit. Wait. Fast forward. We're fast forwarding. Oh, so now we're fast forwarding, but we're stopped here. So let's ask Chie how Chie is doing. What's up, Chie? Doing okay? Seeing? We don't know because I'm fast forwarding. So the noise went away, and this is way better, and it doesn't have a different... It does have the tracking behind it, but it's way better. People to you, something like that. Was that a compliment? Well, falling for me, huh? That was it. Was that a compliment? And whatever. Social link. Get. We did it. I don't know why. I'm going to play this sound. I don't care. Ching. Cha-ching. Chariot Arcana. Hey, we're friends with Chie now. Eventually, we'll be able to fucking hang out with Chie. And that sounds good to me. Yeah. Experience bonus points with using personas of the Chariot Arcana. You haven't yet asked Chie for contact info. We're gonna be sly. We're gonna be chill. Because we're talking to a young lady about her contact information. I'll see you online later. With my flip phone. Hell yeah. We're doing it. You should go to Junis Food Court on days where you want to explore the other world. Right now, because right now we still need to go. We think we only can enter the other world through Junis. So we got to do that. Now, we can finish this at any time. We're so overpowered that we can just sweep, and it's not going to be a big deal. And then we'll just have some days to do nothing. Hey, it's Mr. Kondo. We're going to speed through this shit. Oh, okay. Hey, look. Oh, this is it. So, we'll do that. The word alphabet comes from the words alpha and what other one? Bet? Well, the cheat that I am using, the mod I'm using, tells me it's beta. Now, I should also say that all of my stats are high, and also all of my knowledge and all of that is also high, so we're good. So our knowledge went up, but our knowledge is already super high, which means we can do certain things that are helpful. Classes are ended for today. Fog will come in days. You must prepare to take action. So we haven't had this chance before to talk around in school. Yeah. I mean, I know I'm new to this, but yeah. So let's save. Let's wander the school and see if we can get. We can talk to people. Let's just turn this around here. Let's see if there's anybody that wants to talk to us in school before we leave school. We'll just see what's up. We're not ready to join clubs or anything, but like maybe Funky Student will want us to see what's up. Anybody over here? Anybody over here? What's up? No? Well, we got over here. There we go. Let's go up here. I guess, I could hit the X button and just jump around, but whatever. Hey! Check it out. It's fucking Funky Student. You, the second year, right? Hey, why did I assume that? Because I know the ways of the world, son. I don't know you, but you're coming up, so it's 50-50, your second year. Deductive reasoning, like, whoa, son. It is a Funky Student. Now, I, the OG third year, will challenge you, the second year young blood, with a riddle. Okay. I will accept your challenge. Quest 1. Who's the riddle master? People with their quest will have an icon over their head, colored. You accept the quest. Secret. Okay. I'm going to drop some stuff. 2 just categories at the end. You got to drop the last item, proper category. You dig it. Red, Group A. Gray, Group B. Oh, no. Apparently, the correct answers does not involve quests, and I did not read this. So now I have to look up Persona 4 Golden Funky Student answers, because I did not. I thought that mod is for classrooms. That mod is not for Funky Student. We don't have quest answers for Funky fucking Student. Okay, so I have looked up the answers. It's Group A and top 6 flag colors. Great. It is Group A and top 6 flag colors. I didn't cheat good enough. You're right, Lashbrook. Funky Student accepts no mods. Yeah, I imagine there might be a Funky Student mod or a quest mod in the 32-bit version, but it hasn't been ported. I don't know. Maybe it hasn't. Great, we did it. We got 3 chest keys, so we can open some chests, which is great. And then let's go to the practice building. We're going to see if there's any quests in the practice building going on. Probably not. There's some students talking shit. Let's hear these students talking shit. Students are gossiping loudly. Did you hear it? Another challenger stepped at the Amagi hurdle. Also, something that I'd say literally nobody could figure out. Yes. This is just people talking shit about our friend, Yuki, who we are not going to be in a romantic relationship with, but we could if we could try if we wanted to. But we're probably not going to try. It's like, Alright, what we got here? Anybody do anything here? Nothing here. Alright. Let's go to the roof. There's not going to be nothing in the roof here, but we're going to still do it. This is not a serious playthrough. But we'll still treat it. Let's go to the shopping district and see if the dude wants to buy our drops. We'll see if the armor vendor, for some reason in this game, fucking armor vendor. It's not 420 yet. 420 is when the first book goes on sale. I remember that because it's fucking 420. But let's see if we can sell some stuff. Yeah, I know. Old man. Hey, it's like 2011 in this game. What happened to this fucking dude? It wasn't until I saw the portrait that I was like, hey, what's up, man, my dude? What's going on? What happened to you? Let's see if we can sell. Sell all materials. Hell yeah. Oh, also, I gave myself a bunch of money in the save editor. You can just set whatever, how much yen you want. So I have too much fucking yen. The old internet art, yeah. Oh. What we got here? We got a lizard charm we can buy now. Quaaludes. Hey, Jessica. Now you can make more stuff. We don't need anything from him. But it is nice to give him materials. That's fun. So we'll still do that, even though we don't need to buy anything. I guess eventually I do need to save some SP. Can't go in there yet. We can buy some stuff in here. Please buy a lot. Let's see. Revival beads. Ice pinwheel medicine. These are new ones. Vanish ball. What's go home again? I can't remember. I don't think they don't tell you what these things are. Let's get. We have 3 beads. Let's just buy a goem. Look, someday we're gonna eat a big beef ball, but we can't do that today. Let's buy some value medicine. Yes. Oh, I can hit X. Yes, thank you, Lord Crashington. I did notice that. Okay, that 100 HP to all allies. Value medicine is exactly what we want because we can just heal everybody. That sounds perfect. Restores 100 HP to an ally. We have 3 of those. We have 10 value medicine. That sounds great. I don't think we have anything to reduce or to increase SP, but these just do damage. These damage, vanish ball, 100% battle. We have 1 of these. Let's buy a couple more. We'll never need these, but we have so much money. Yes, I am a rich kid from the city. What does this do? Leave the dungeon. Okay, that's just leave the dungeon. We have 1 of those. This is okay. This is vanish ball is escape a battle. Golem is leave a dungeon, which is actually probably going to be easy because sometimes we can just quickly get out where we are and we don't have to like go back to an entrance. Stimulant, what does that do? Cures dizzy. Sure, let's get a couple of these. Revival bead, we got 3 of these. We'll just safety's sake. You know, some of our friends are going to be underpowered. Now we can one-shot just about anything unless it's null to our attack, so that's fine. If it's null to our attack, then you know we're in trouble. But all right, so we did that. We can go over here. I'm just running around a little bit. Like, you know, eventually we're just gonna go and get in some battles. I'm gonna show you my cool moves. Can't go in the diner yet, probably, right? Yeah. Raise your knowledge, diligence, understanding, expression occurs while just doing some activities. Yeah, we know that. Hot, ultra hot, and heat-delicious. We are not going to spend time there because I do not need to raise any of my stats. But we will eventually eat that big beef bowl. Got here. Buy. Let's buy a grilled steak. Yeah. Let's just buy that. I don't know. What's up? We're going in here just to see if there's a fox. The fox is not here yet, but I like the shrine. Look, obviously, Mysterious Fox is the best minor character in the game, so we're always hoping to run into Mysterious Fox if we can. We didn't. We're gonna leave the shopping district here. We're not even gonna go farther north. Let's just go to the floodplain, see if there's anything going on there. I don't think there is. I don't remember, but also, like I said, this is not a serious me using a guide. Fuck off. You shouldn't stand in front of a bike, it's dangerous. Oh, fine. Get out of here. Show you what's dangerous. I'm running very fast for no reason. Nobody's over there. I can run all the way up here for no good reason. What about the riverbank? Can't fish yet. Yeah, you can't eat a big meatball yet. What's up? I don't want to go home. Well, the police officer already got mad at me. I hear you. I'm going into town. All right, it's time to go to June-S. Every day is great at your June-S, so y'all know. Hey, what's up? Are you? I guess you must be an employee. You're a housewife in farming clothes. You know what? Let's buy some tiny soul tomatoes. I have so much fucking money. We got some tiny soul potatoes. What do tiny soul tomatoes do? I have no idea. No idea what those do. Every day's great at your June-S, indeed. What fussy housewife? Why do you know that shit? I just bought some veggies. We're good. Yeah, let's go meet with our friends, the food court, aka our office. Yes, you do get a garden. All right. You know what? Let's just fucking enter the TV. It's go time. It's time to get in there. It's Teddy. Hell yeah. Yep, I know. Okay. You must miss the rip missing before the fog appears or the game will end. Alright, we can just talk to people. Let's just talk to him. We can go to the Velvet Room, wonder if you can say, okay, so the owner is G. What do you have to say? Gotta keep calm. Let's save. And then I think everyone's healed because we slept. Oh, we can go to the Velvet Room. But let's just quickly check everyone's status. Yep. Okay, you're good. You're good. Oh, yeah. Also, yeah, you're doing all right. And then, yeah, you've only been in one fight. So, and then I'm doing fucking great. Also, yeah, I forgot to show you this part. Yeah, you got to put your glasses on. I forgot the part where I maxed out all my shit. So, because like I said, why wouldn't I do that if I can cheat and it doesn't fuck anything up? Apparently, messing with the social links can fuck up your game save, so I have not done that. But yeah, we can just do this shit. And we can talk to everybody again, but instead, let's just get in there. Go to use. All right, take this. Hell yeah. Oh, we just bought some of these. Rip off. We just bought some, but now we have some. That's fine. So you can see, instead of a metal bat, we have a huge, cool sword. All right. Yeah. Connecting the network. Oh yeah, I forgot about this weird shit that they added. The SOS message. It's so weird. I don't think we're ever gonna use that, but oh, now you can see the outfit. Now you can see my cool in the dungeon. I am now wearing the gym clothes instead of the winter outfit. I don't know if I like that, but I don't know. We'll keep it for now. All right, so I'm just gonna use. Oh, all right. So we gotta sneak up on this guy. Hell yeah, we got an advantage. And then this fucking song starts, and I'm just fucking vibing. Yeah, no, we're good. We can analyze. There's no subtitle for that, but that's fine, because he's just saying what. I don't give a shit what he's saying. So we don't know what really hurts this, but it doesn't really matter, because we do know that I can just fucking one-shot it, and it's fine. I'm letting them do their own thing. Shuffle time. Okay. You can avoid encounters. We don't care about that. We have 3 chess keys. Let's try to get a persona. Hell yeah, we got a persona. It's a pixie. The card of the persona pixie. Go from pixie into your heart. We got a pixie, y'all. And then Chie says, level up, ooh. Chie's gonna learn Bufu next, so that's good. We need some Bufu. Alright, so let's find out what's in this room. It's just a chest. We got a soul drop, okay? Don't cast Bufu. Whatever you do. I mean, sometimes here's the thing. Sometimes you just gotta cast Bufu. You don't want to, but you gotta. Alright. That's treasure box. And we got 1 vanish ball. I want to say that's a Vinny call, that casting Bufu is a Vinny fuck up. We didn't get the player advantage there because I didn't even see it. But that's fine. Oh, you fucking missed. You missed completely because I have auto avoid, because my persona has a bunch of cool moves. You can have electric damage, darkness. Oh, these are the ones. Auto cast. These things get auto cast, and it's good. Instantly kill all foes with no darkness resistance is a very fun move. Revive an ally with full HP. We have deals heavy physical damage to all foes. Restores party's HP, cures ailments. So we can just do that. He casts Bufu on Teddy boss. That's right, Teddy, who is ice type. So we can bring people back. We can do a lot of cool shit. And then we're gonna jump into this because I want to show you. We can do wind damage, electric, ice. Let's do this. Bloody Rain, which is an ice move. We'll just give Pixie a shot. Why not give Pixie a chance to do something? Okay, so we can get a level 3 Devil. We don't have that. Well, yeah, Bach. We can get some experience. We don't need that. This quick persona's Lou. Increases. Chess key. Money. We don't need any of that. So let's just get ourselves a minion. Now we got a new friend. And then, oh, that's right. Battle tactics. I do want to switch my persona. Look at that weirdo. We're not going with that weirdo. It's fine. We're gonna go with our friend here. Our friend is level 99, so that works out great for us. Oh, okay. Real sneaky, everybody. Everybody cool. I'm gonna get player advantage. Unnecessary player advantage. We still, okay. Weak to lightning. We don't know what this is weak to yet. So we can just attack that. Just hit that. And then Teddy is I don't know if Teddy's more or less annoying in English or Japanese. I think maybe actually more annoying. Sandman. Yeah, I want to say Sam Riegel plays a more relaxed version of Teddy. It's still fucking annoying. Both are annoying. Hell yeah, we welcome Sandman into our heart. And then Yosuke leveled up. And Che leveled up. And Che learned Bufu. I should also mention that neither of these characters have done anything because I one-shot everyone. And then also when you one-shot, they let you attack again. So I'm not worried about this shit. Alright, what we got here? Oh, there's an enemy over there. Hit ya. He's in pure horny mood. Oh, yeah. Have we learned what this is weak to? No. Maybe we could cast something. Use a skill. We don't have to do any of these skills. Let's just do this. What the fuck cares? Find out if you're immune to darkness. Completely unnecessary, overpowered move. I could have just hit it. Oh. Change to Arcana. One card in hand becomes an Arcana card. 2 more experience obtained for this battle is now halved. Why would I want that? 1 card in hand becomes a Persona card. Let's do that. I guess we're fucking getting a slime. We welcome slime into our heart. That's a thing we did. Where you're just like, I guess we live with the slime now. Oh, get out here. What you got in my way. Chill out. Relax. What we got in here? Oh, that's stairs. Okay. Cool. We found the stairs, but now we can just go here, find this, and then quality of life. Move to the next floor, friends. Now imagine, obviously the stairs were very close there, but imagine if it was a larger and you had to go travel a lot of distance for no reason. This is a quality of life from Persona 4 Golden that we like. I did welcome slime. You're not wrong. I did welcome slime into my heart a long time ago. You're not wrong at all. You're not tired? No. What? I'm good. I'm fucking golden. My status is I have used some SP. So I'm low, a little low on SP because I did overpowered nonsense moves. Because why not when I can just hit them with my sword? Okay. Yeah, let's get in this door. Yep. Yeah, only 52 XP. And then we can just not watch this nonsense and creepy weirdo-ness. And then Chie ran ahead for some fucking reason again. Chie ran ahead again, but then we caught up, which is good. Because we don't want that. That's where we came from. Let's keep going. And yep, we'll just go up again another floor. That floor, very easy to do. You hear voices from somewhere. My prince will soon come for me. I'll always be waiting, forever and ever. Watch out for shadows. Yeah, Chris, there's a lot of not great in this game. Basically, every time you find the fucking best face yourselves are, this girl that died is better off because she never liked me and was using me. That's one of the best possible. And the other best possible is I'm taking advantage of my friend. and I need her to need me to feel important, which is Chie. Chie and Yosuke have the fucking best of any of them. Everyone else is a fucking nightmare of inner turmoil. Yes. Yosuke's is just like, this girl is dead and is fucking insulting me from beyond the grave. And that's the best case scenario, is that a ghost fucking insults you. I did. Soul drop. Wasn't even worth it. Wait, is there a... Oh, this is rotate around. There, we rotate the camera like that. That's terrible. Oh, why did I do that? Yeah, Lashbrook, I mean, he was definitely... he was definitely bemoaning the friend zone, for sure. He was definitely like, I'll be nice to this girl who has trouble with her brother and doesn't like her job, and then something will happen. Enemy advantage. Oh no, what's this enemy gonna do? The Trace Twins. Let's attack it. It's dead. And we already own that. We don't need it. We can get money. Let's get a chest key. Sure, let's just get a chest key. Chest key and Wondercloth. Alright, let's go in here. Let's see if this is the way we want to go. Oh, enemy's coming. Critical hit for no reason. We critted. And then I've got a cool battle pose. Hey, level up. Good job, Chie. We gotta use a key for this. Luckily, we have keys. Yes. We got a wind pin. We don't need it. We don't need that wind pin. We don't need no wind pin. Boom. All right, we gotta go back the way we came. We have to backtrack some. Let's see what's going on here. Oh, that's the stairs. Okay, so we can go up there later. But let's go in this room here. You know, we're still learning. I still want to get stuff. Whoa. Creepy hands. It's a creepy hands, everybody. Eat shit. We got that creepy hands. Nothing. We won nothing for getting that hand. I think you have to do something to it. You have to knock it down. I can't remember. It's something like that, but whatever. I don't care. Yosuke leveled up. That's good. Yosuke's going... Hell yeah. Skullcracker time. We're power leveling here. I got an achievement for killing that thing. Vanish ball. Okay. And then... Whoops. Fucked up. Oh no. Let's use a skill. We'll just use some of our own HP. Because why not? We'll just use some health. Why not use health when we have we could just buy items to restore it. Chase is fucking power leveling here. We're doing fucking great. And hell yeah. You know what? Let's guard. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. You know what? Let's have Yosuke do some stuff, right? Why are we using our health and SP? Another chest. Well, we're running out of keys now. Wind Vow. Okay. Let's go to next floor. Whoa. Welcome. Thank you for coming. We're hearing her inner thoughts, Teddy. Figure it out. All right, we gotta. Let's get this thing. Hit it with a big sword. Oh, what's up? What's... Make Yosuke do some work. Sonic Punch time. Hell yeah. Good job, everybody. And... Okay, got some items. Go in here. See what's up. What's in here? Whoa. When in doubt, hit it with a sword. What is this? Okay. It doesn't like winds. Do I have a wind skill? No. But I can just hit it. Yeah. It doesn't like that. It doesn't like me hitting with a legendary sword when I have all my attack stats really high. Does not enjoy that. Oops. You know what? Let's open the fucking box. Yeah. Yeah, we're opening it. I love that we're doing this right now. This is this is a random thing. It's the fucking Reaper. It's the fucking Reaper. We might have to revive team members in this shit. But what we can do is use a skill. Let's see how you like this. I don't know. Okay, you didn't love that. Wow. They fucking died. This is not going great. Wow. Wow, that whipped my ass. I bet die for me does not work, but let's try die for me. I bet it nulls it. It blocks it. Yeah, it blocks die for me. We're definitely going to die here. Because I am weak to this. Will I come... Oh, I blocked it. So, I can use an item. Survival bead. Wait, let's see here. Advise an ally and source 50% of that. Yeah. Let's bring Yosuke back. And he just falls over and dies again. And then I fucking fall or die. We can retry this battle. Yes. Let's try it again. Fuck it. Come on. Shay just fucking goes down. He takes very little damage. Let's see what my attack does to this thing. It does not do a lot of damage. Fuck. This is not going good for us. I mean, when in doubt, yeah, let's do this. Let's do this. Blocked. And you're just doing it the move I did. Back to you. I mean, we're not beating this thing. That's not gonna work. Look at this. Yeah, we're not winning this. I can block that at least, but... Try to escape. We might go down here. I might have to use an item to get out of here. At least I can do that. Okay, couldn't escape, so... Peace out. Okay, we are not strong enough to take down a Reaper, which I probably knew. So let's see, do we need... Yeah, we gotta do some shit here. Okay. Oh, that we do have... Okay, so that recovers some SP. That's good. We didn't have anything there. Okay, that's good. Okay, revives an ally. Restores 100 SP. Value medicine is going to be good. New dungeon. 10 SP. Soul drops. Okay. So we can use that on Yosuke. And then we can use value medicine on... Oh! Shit. Let's do that. There we go. I'm gonna have to buy some more items. Yes, that is completely random, Lashbrook. There is a totally random chance that you will find a Reaper. We are definitely not at the level where you can take it. You basically need a team that can farm Reapers. I was just wanted to see how if my overpowered characters could take it down, and the answer is no. You need a full team with like a lot of specialized gear to take Reapers down. But I wanted to see if I was overpowered enough to do it. The answer is no. The answer is no. Which is fine. I'm okay with that. I shouldn't be. I should not be strong enough to take down a Reaper when we're trying to save our party member number 4. We've got that, so we can change to a persona. Partially has to be recovered for the entire party. That's fun. Get a skill card. Yeah, we don't need that. Let's change this to a persona. We own that, so how do we try it again? It says I can try again, but I don't know how to do that. Nothing happened. Yeah. All right. I think we have all of the persona we can get in this area, but maybe I'm wrong. That's stairs, okay? Come on. Whoops. Whoops. There it is. Real smooth, Pat. Alright, let's just rush through this. Give Yosuke a chance to fight some stuff. Alright. We can change to Arcana. Card, money up. Let's do that. Avoid encounters or money up. We'll do that. I guess. We don't really need more money, but we'll take it. I'd rather just have more friends. Lifestone. Whoops. This is going to be a tough one. Ooh, nice. Critical. Oh, it resisted. It resisted my attack, but I was too strong. Alright. Hey, we got a new friend. Natatashi. Let's get Natatashi. Hell yeah. You cannot retain any more personas. We have to release a persona. I don't have enough room for personas. Which persona am I going to release? Oh, I forgot. I have to release... Sandman is so good, though. We want to keep Natatashi because of Chariot, so when we do stuff with our girl, we can hang out. And so we also probably want Magician for hanging out with Yosuke. So I guess we'll get rid of... I mean, I'm not getting rid of Angel. I powered up Angel. I cheated to make Angel cool. I guess we'll get rid of our Devil, because I don't remember when we're going to need that. So I guess we'll just fucking release the Devil. Yeah. Okay. Hell yeah. Mabufu. Alright. We already know we can go up, but I want to see what's around here. You know, we're exploring. We're leveling. We're power leveling our friends. You know. Oop. We do have a key. Ice pin. All right. Now we can go up. Yeah. You know, we're power leveling our friends. We're already level 95. We're good. Where is she? Says yeah. All right. We gotta go save you. Bye. Fucking up. Whoop. Okay. Yeah. This seems very strange. Be careful. Right, let's hit this thing. Whoop. Nope. Nah. Nope. Nope. We messed up. Give enemy advantage. This fucking beetle's gonna hit us. Oh, no, it's not. It resisted physical attacks, but we are too strong. Hell yeah, Chie. Alright. Okay, here. What's in here? What up? Another path. Alright, well, we'll try this path. What's in here? Okay, we've got to find a key. Oh. Okay, this is one of those trick ones. Oh, yeah, this is a trick. This is one of those floors where they start fucking with you and moving you around like an asshole. It's really fun, and everyone loves it. Everybody loves it. Everybody's just so excited about this shit. There's two shadows in here. Hit you with it. Whoop. Hit you. There you go. And we'll just hit the shit out of that. There's another enemy, though. No means no pet. Yeah. Oh, missed. There you go. Hell yeah. Random chance to play the game. Yes. Oh, that you asked that before. Never mind. Hell yeah. Everyone's fucking leveling up. One of the fun things about doing this when you can, like, defeat a dungeon in one day is that you just have a bunch of days to just wander around doing nothing. Because they expect it to take, I don't know, more than one day to do shit. But you're just, like, too cool for that. So it doesn't matter. Alright, so let's try. Okay, when we're here. I don't think we can go that way. No. Yeah, we can't go that way. Okay. Let's try this. I don't remember the pattern of this particular thing, but that's okay. Take that. Take that. Hell yeah. Everyone's just fucking leveling up. Eventually, we'll get so strong that they won't level up constantly. Like, I'm not going to level up for forever. Okay, this is the locked door. So we've done that. Wait, how do I... it's not that. Okay. So we... yeah, we're stuck here. Go this way. Okay, if we go, we don't want to go that way. Let's try going this way and see what happens. Yeah, let's try that. Let's try this way. Okay, that takes us to another spot. So let's try going this way. Yeah. Okay. Neutral. Hell yeah. Oh, shuffle time. Experience increased. We can go to Arcana card. We don't have... Unfortunately, we gave away our friend. We could get it back. Let's just get money. I don't know. We're going to have to give up a cool friend anyway, so... Might as well make some room. Okay. Can we enter this room from this way? I think we can. Yes. Now we got a knight with... Oh, such good fucking artwork. Goddamn. Shadow Yukiko is great artwork. And then we got to fight this big dude here. Attack is up. All right, I am going to use a cool skill. I'm going to hit it with some lightning. We didn't fucking one-shot it. And then we allowed our boy to finish it up. So that's fun. Level. Nice. Hell yeah. Aristofan says, I just got home from work. Congrats on meeting your goal. Pat, thank you very much, Aristofan. We hit it pretty much fucking within the first hour, and it was nuts and very good. And this has been a fun stream. Okay, so now we have the key. So now we have to go around to the... they're like, hey, you can just leave. Now we got to go around to where we were before. I believe this is the door we need. Is this the door we need? This might be the door, right? Yes, we did it. But thank you, Aristofan. I appreciate it. Oh, there's a shadow. Ugh, eat it. And... resist these nuts. Oh, Aristofan, I'm cheating in this game. I've got a bunch of mods that make things easier, and then I also edited my save file to make myself incredibly strong. Temperance. We don't need that. One card in hand becomes a persona card. Okay, we'll do that. It becomes a different... It's a new persona. Furious. We don't want any of these. It's fine. We'll just half our money, I guess. Sweet bonus. When all the cards in your mind are obtained, a sweet bonus occurs and the following benefits are gained. Shuffle time will definitely occur after the next battle. Number of cards you can draw will begin with 2. The persona card you already have and negative effect cards will transform into different cards. Okay. Alright. We lose some money, but that's fine. Cheating away. Yeah, games are fun. Indeed. We're gonna get rid of Furious, but we did welcome into our heart. So that's what we should have done. Anytime we get a new card, we should welcome into our hearts and then release it. I guess. I think that's the best way to do it. So we should be doing that with anything that we don't already have. We should accept it and then release it from our heart. I think that's the way to go. All right. I don't remember where to go here. No, it's not that way. So it's going to be this way. This way should this way should take us to the other door we need, right? Oh, there's an enemy in here again. Eh, that's fine. You just do what you want, friend. Yep, now we're in here. Alright, now we're going to the floor. Hell yeah, let's do it. Alright, people talking about Yukiko and her being mad, telling people to shut up. Teddy doesn't fucking get it. I think we have a... Yeah, we have one key left, so... Yeah. Let's get an item. We can always sell it later. We don't need to. We don't need it. Better items. Hit you in the head. And then we're just going to... Hell yeah. Shuffle time. We knew we were getting shuffle time here. Alright, so... Half money, experience up. Get skill card. Okay. And... Experience up. What's that? Hell yeah. Does not need it. We got Zio. Okay. Alright. Our crew is strong. Down here. It's a room. Yeah. Oops. Ball lightning. If you're against something that's weak to lightning, you can just do that if you don't have a lightning move. Helpful to have those. Especially if it will down an opponent. Very helpful. Hit you in the head. And then... Kick it. Hell yeah. So, Chie's ultimate weapon are boots called gladiator boots, and they have the fucking, like, helmet, gladiator helmet, like, tuft on the boots. They're awful looking. They're so bad. You can see them here. Look at her bad boots. Terrible. I guess they would hurt, but... Shuffle time. What we got here? I guess we already found one of those, so get skill card. Okay. All right. Soul drop, cool. Doodle doo 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 doodle doodle doo. At least the music in this level isn't super annoying, because sometimes they are real annoying. I guess we could skip all this stuff, but I don't know. It's a video game. We should do the video game parts. That's a fucking creep. Creep, take that. Oh, you missed. There you go. Still missing. Hell yeah, Chie's level 20. We like that. Rampage. Now Chie can rampage. I have it set so both of them just do whatever they think is best. So I leave it up to them. What is this chest over there? What do we got over here though? What's in here? What's the chest? Yeah. Give me this treasure chest. What you got in here? Shadow. We gotta fight somebody. There's a shadow in there. It's gonna hit him a bunch. Hell yeah. I just need Chie to learn God Hand, because that's the best fucking move that she has. So, oh, we got a big chest. We do not have a key for this chest. We are out of keys. I thought we would have enough, but we do not. So we cannot enter. We cannot get this unless we get a key in this. No. But Chie did level up. So, yep, we can't do anything. But we can move up. Move to the next floor. Yeah. It's close. Just on the door. Alright, give me 1 second here. Hold on. Let me just quickly check this. Okay, that's looking good. Just checking the notes. And great. We're looking alright. Okay, back in the game. Thanks, borderless window. And let's see. We're in here. What's in here? Oh. Boom. Cool. We're gonna have so much cool shit to give to the to our weaponsmith. Oh, another shadow. Blue urns. Get out of here. Oh, these friends. 3 rare beasts. Whoa. We did. We won. We got a lot of fucking money for that. Alright. And we leveled up a bunch. Assault dive is pretty good. That's a good one. That is a good one. Oh, we got a life stone for doing that. That's fun. Alright. I'm going to go in here. We got to go. What's next? We can't open that. We don't have any keys. Can't believe this. How could I be so foolish to not have so many fucking keys? Again, we're not necessarily supposed to be doing this like this. Where are you? There you are. Whoops. Whoop. Yeah, I fucked up. There you go. Even though. There we go. And oh hell yeah. Orbis. Motherfucking Orbis. The dancing horse. You know I gotta pick up Orbis, and we can get rid of Pixie because now we have a better magician. We're gonna level 8 Orbis. It's Orbin time. It is Orbin time, indeed. Orb. Here. Okay. All right. Counter. That's good. Go this way. Gotta go this way. All right, we gotta kill this thing. Oh, give me that money. Give me that money. Well, missed. Missed me. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. You know what? We should change my gear here. I'm not liking this. I want back to the winter clothes. Hell yeah. Winter outfit. Way better for this. For what we're doing here. Oh, we can also... Oh, no, we don't want to do that. We did not... I did not mean to press this button. Okay. We asked for assistance. I pressed the wrong fucking button because I did not need that. I wanted to check the status of my character. We are good? We are good. You're alright. Yeah, you're fine. You're not perfect, but you're alright. I think Chie is using attacks that use her health up, so I'm not a fan of. I went. No, wait, what happened? Wait. Map. What happened here? What room did I not go into? Because we went in this room. I just missed a room somewhere. I guess I went the wrong way, I guess. In here. We went in here. We went in here. Oh, I think I went the wrong way when I came out, maybe? Oh, that's right. A double line means we've gone in. Single line means we haven't. This is where we need to go. That's where I fucked up. Single line means you haven't been in there yet. I forgot about that. You found it. I opened the door. Alright, we'll rush through these. Shuffle time. What we got here? What are you giving me? Give me. Goes up, experience up. Sure, let's just use that. Let's level up a little bit. What's over here? What do we got left? Anything cool? Take that on. And hell yeah. Got here. Yeah, my endurance is too strong. It did not help. I did not need that help. There we go. What we got? Lifestone. Alright, and move on to the next floor. I think we're getting close. Yeah. There's one of these dungeons is like way too many floors. But this is like an early, like, big one. Alright, let's open the door. We're gonna let our love open the door. It's Yukio and Yukiko. Yeah, duh. That happened to both of you. It didn't happen to me, though. No, Teddy. And also, why do you keep fucking saying it all the time? Alright, we're getting through this. Yeah, a bunch of stuff. I am not you. I deny you. And now we have to fucking fight. And now I'm a big fucking bird. I'm a big fire bird. And now it's time to fucking fight. Yeah, you're Kage. I know. Yeah. Alright. Let's see if this works. Can you resist? Die for me. Oh, you blocked it. Fuck off. Chiecast Bufu, everybody. I haven't bothered to hit someone in a weak spot and not one-shot them, so we have not had this before. Yes, this is our chance. Is this our chance? Is this our chance? Yes, it fucking is. It's a fucking team fight. And we're gonna run in there and punch some shit up. And do massive fucking damage. Hell yeah, I'm glad we got one of those in. I'm beating opponents too fast that we can't do group attacks. Oh, summons. That's not good. Well, now I'm just going to use myriad arrows. Massive damage, indeed. So I'll just do that fucking shit. I'm just gonna hit you with a bunch of arrows from the sky and take you out and your little friend and get 50,000 yen. Chie's level 27. That's very good. We did it, everybody. And now we're gonna talk to Yukiko. Now you have to fucking accept her. Hell yeah. Now Chie is gonna have a heart to heart.
自分のことばっかでユキコの悩み全然分かってなかったね。私友達なのにごめんね。チエ、私ずっとユキコが羨ましかった。ユキコは何でも持ってて、だからユ
Fucking
キコに頼られていたかった。
It's the feelings trumpet, everybody. The feelings trumpet showed up.
ユキコに頼ってたのに、私一人じゃ全然ダメ。花村たちにもいっぱい迷惑かけちゃったし、ユキコいないと私全然わかんないよ。知恵、私も知恵のこと見えてなかった。逃げたい。誰かにあなた。
Yep. Hell yeah. Now you got a cool firebird lady. And then she doesn't feel great. Gotta put glasses on her quick.
みんな当たり前じゃん。ありがとう。
Just watch the Pilk and stuff you were in from the VOD. Good stuff. Well, thank you, Harold. Appreciate that.
いいよそんなの。
だな。で、君をここに放り込んだのは誰クマ？
Great question, Teddy. Also, yeah, what's up?
っていうか、
クマはクマクマ？
わからない。誰かに記憶がぼんやりしてて、誰かわからないの。ごめんね。
Mountain Dilk? No
けど
thanks.
やっぱ天城をここに放り込んだ誰かがいるってことだ。ちゅうことはやっぱ陽介たちの仕業じゃなさそう。この野郎。
とにかく。
Thanks again, Teddy.
置いてく？何言ってんだ。
ごめんね、クマ。それまでいい子で待っててね。
Buh. Teddy.
そうか。ね。
Fucking creep. Good night, Harold. Thanks for hanging out. Fucking Teddy. Real creep. Oh, I didn't stop recording. So I wonder, I have a very long recording here that includes the industrial videos. I wonder if that'll be okay. Well, we'll find out. But I knew I couldn't put up the me watching some videos, YouTube, and I couldn't put up me singing. Like those things just can't go up, so. Do you remember anything? No?
けど
Let's just fast forward the stuff. Let's give it some thought. A prince appears. Oh, now we're watching the news. Adachi. Get the fuck out of here. We're not listening to this guy talk. Get out of here, Adachi. That's a relief. I don't owe you shit. I would like to save my progress thus far. Because it would be a bummer to go through that whole fucking dungeon again. Now it's the 19th. I can't buy anything yet. But... What's up? It's Tuesday. Who's calling me? Who's got my number? It's Margaret. What's up, Margaret? I do remember the weird limo that you and the guy with the long nose were hanging out in. Totally, Margaret. What's up? Totally. What? Okay. Basically, Margaret's like, hey, you shouldn't have solved that. You shouldn't have beaten that dungeon in one day. Why did you not quit during it? It won't be that easy later, which is fine. Margaret's just like, hey, you shouldn't do that shit. What's up? You should, like, level up and maybe just finish the thing and, like, do other tasks and, you know, hang out. Yo. The sports clubs. Where's going? Fast forward this shit. I'm just trying to get to a save point. There we go. Join the sports club. Yeah, we have to wait for Yukiko to be cool because we use so much time that Yukiko is not available. Let's save that. All right. That is gonna do it for Persona. I'm gonna go ahead and end the game, which sounds ominous. End game. That's gonna do it for our Persona thing. Yeah, I hope all of the Nintendo videos that we watched are all on YouTube, so hopefully I won't get demonetized for that. I could actually just go and break up this long video, but I feel like I got the important stuff. I got the Pilk video in, and I got this stuff here, so we'll be okay. I'm just going to upload those. But that is going to do it for tonight's stream. I have been streaming now for almost 6 hours, and that is way too long for me and my whole steez. And we hit our goals. We accomplished what we set out to do. I did a long stream when I don't normally do long streams. We hung out. We played video games. We watched some videos. We watched some wrestling. I sang some songs. Like a whole bunch of stuff happened. So the only thing that's left is we're going to go on a raid. That is how we end every stream around here. We're going to go find somebody doing cool stuff and go give them some love and hang out with them. So let's see who is doing stuff that we want to go chill with, and we'll go give them some love. It's a little earlier than I normally would raid because normally I stream to 11 p.m. Eastern, but it's earlier than that. So I don't know who is doing stuff. I'm probably going till 11. Fun stream. Well, thank you. I appreciate that. Thanks for hanging out the whole time. It's so nice. For everybody that was here for any moment, if you were here from the whole thing or just for a little while. Let's see. How long has this person been? I wish I could see that without having to click on them. I could see like how long they've been streaming. Oh, that's too long. All right, we're gonna go hang out. My boys Ben and Adam are playing. They've been streaming for a while. They probably have some time left. They're streaming the Callisto Protocol over on Loading Ready Run. So let's go see that because they rule and they're lovely people. We always end with a raid, indeed. So we're gonna go raid Loading Ready Run. It's always nice to go on a raid and go see a big crew full of fun people with great community, great mods. Like it's a good time. We'll have a good time there. Thanks everybody so much for spending some time here with me, your friend Pat. Thank you for gifting a sub or subscribing yourself or hitting the follow button or just chatting, being there. So rad. I appreciate you all so much. Thank you. And I will see some of y'all on Thursday, hopefully. Goodbye, everybody. Goodbye. And thanks for watching the VOD. Goodbye.